It's on Channel 9. Reviews fights dragons high. La luna di questa dura come smoke super scura. I roll them out loud, pages flip like thunder. Comic book stack, got the heat, no blunder. Breaking down shows, yeah, movies get sliced. Crits on the mic like I'm rolling all dice. Lighting up green while the panels ignite. Superhero smoke, blow clouds in the night. Dungeon to the dragon, I'm the boss, that's fact. Got merch on the table, put the gold in the sack. 5150, I'm spitting reviews. TV, books, anime, drop all the news. Smash cut, fight scene, blood in the frame. Every bar hits like a boss fight game. Cinematic flow, keep the blade in the sheath. Light sparks flash, got the flame in my teeth. I curse, I rip, this channel's grown. Adult vibes only, yeah, I claim that throne. Adult vibes only, yeah, I claim that throne. En la mesa, dragones y dados. Crítico fuerte, los golpes son bravos. Humo en el aire, blunt encendido. Cultura mezclada, yo nunca me olvido. Comics y series, yo vendo mi merch. Todo el canal con la vibra de church. Luces brillando, reseñas al 100. El club explotando, lo canto también. Series y libros, reviews con poder. Películas caen, las pongo a perder. Dragones rugiendo, la mesa encendida. Dungeons and Dragons, me cambio la vida. Back to the fight, old school, new flame. Anime clash while I'm calling the game. Weed smoke rise and the neon is lit. Review every saga, I'm dropping that hit. Sword to the fist and the fist to the mic. Light up the channel, we ride every night. Adult in the booth, yeah, curse what I choose. I don't play safe, I break all the rules. Roll the dice, let the blood hit the stage. Es críticos locos soltando la rage. Coming to the movie reviews on fire. El club encendido, subiendo más higher. Light it up, and the low, Brandon never dies, vámonos. Vámonos.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, to the Emerald Realms Network. I'm your host, Mr. Darce'lph, and today we're diving into one of the wildest, most brutally honest superhero shows ever made, The Boys. We're focusing on season one, episode one and two this stream, the ones that kicked off the insane world of superhero power, corruption, trauma, and dark comedy. Joining me tonight are my guests, Alderwrath from the Witches Brew D&D game, my boy. How you doing, Alderwrath?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to unmute myself. I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
All right. And then we got the infamous James from The Walking Dead Explained.
Hello.
What's good, James? I loved your stream this weekend. The giveaways was fire.
Yeah. Thanks to Dana, of course. Thanks to Dana.
Doing her thing. All right, so tonight we're gonna get into The Boys, episode one and two. First off, what y'all think about The Boys?
I thought it was it felt the most realistic if it actually happened in this world. But I actually never saw it up until watching it for this, and I thought it was good.
James, what about you?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, it's a different take on it. It seems like it copied a lot of stuff, almost like to the point of copyright infringement sometimes, but that was part of the coolness is that it did mirror what we already knew as far as superheroes and stuff, but it just took it to from a PG to a rated R, kind of thing. So that
Well, you
aspect
got
of it is
yeah,
really cool.
facts. Well, you got to be honest. In a situation with superpower heroes, the comic books is definitely far fetched. I don't know how realistic some of these heroes, some of these people with these powers would have been based off of comic books. So this show gives us another version of how they can take it. Let me get some screenshots ready so we can walk right into this episode.
And see if we're underneath. Yeah, see, you're on the
All right,
wrong.
can we hear now?
So yeah, she could probably hear us now. You probably used a different scene. You used a different scene for the screen, sharing the screen. Share the screen to this right here. What you're seeing.
Copy that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
So
saying.
theoretically, she should be able to hear us now.
All right. Little technical difficulties, but we back on top.
Yeah. If you go to a different scene away from this one, it goes away from us as well.
Uh, Learning something new every time.
Yeah, man. Just simple little mistake. No biggie.
Uh,
Now you know.
and
Yeah, and then that.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
all right, now we know that's enough of that shit.
I like that one. I like the G.I. Joe one.
All right, so now we back on the scene. We back to the splattering of blood. We back to the conversation, bringing it back. So we see Huey, New York, regular dude doing his thing. Homelander, Queen Maeve, she's coming through. They stop the bank robbers in the cold opening. Homelander is our Superman for the series. Then we meet the actual star of the show, Huey Campbell. In New York, works in Radio Shack. Average man, regular guy. He's actually watching the bank robbery on the TV at his work. And then we meet his girl, Robin. Uh, then we meet the girl, Robin. And from that point, they get a little flirty. They talk about she's tired of smacking cheeks in his parents' house, looking at his old Billy Joel poster on the ceiling. And then we got the explosion. And like we were saying before, the technical difficulties. This right here lets you know this isn't Marvel, this isn't DC. This is going to be a little darker than the average show. And they wanted you to see that. They literally slowed it down and showed you the actual puddle of what was left of her body parts, and left him with an astonished look, with a little bit of a her on his face, and not in the good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The blood, the gore, the sexual parts it shows, just the language, the everything about this show.
Well, it definitely was going to be darker. They was definitely trying to make a point. This definitely couldn't be no PG-13. This was straight rated R. Might have been straight TV MA, to be honest with you.
I think it was MA because there was the thing it says uh, gore, nudity, or strong sex or strong. Damn, now I don't remember. But yeah,
And then we got A Train. A Train is basically supposed to be the Flash, and he has all of Robin on him, as you see. And the only words he could say, looking at Huey, was I can't stop. I can't stop." And then he proceeds to take off. This man has his girl's hands still in his hand. Like literally, this is dark. This is gonna be dark.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
That's actually, I thought this was funny though. This actually made me chuckle. I'm gonna be honest with you. The fact that they zoomed in, letting you know that like this whole time, and then he's still yelling for Robin, like, dude, like, dude, I don't think she can hear you, brother. And then we follow Starlight. Starlight is, I guess, an up and coming suit. Clearly, superheroes here is a little different than the Justice League. They're not doing it for morals. They're not doing it because they're good people and they want to be heroes. It's almost a business. And Starlight is practicing and training to be in this business. This is a young girl bench pressing this car like it's nothing. It's almost like I took it to be. I don't know about y'all, but it gave me a real like a pageant vibe. Like
Yep.
the way her moms was on her ass, the moms was pushing her. You know what I'm saying? It gave me that real pageant vibe, but they just had it like she wanted to be a hero. She wanted to be the pageant queen.
Well,
Yeah.
didn't at one point, and I'm not sure if I'm going too much ahead. Didn't she say like her mom was dragging her from pageant to pageant, like the soup pageant?
Well, yes, they also did that part too, but she also was on if you well from the comic book, she was also on like a junior team. She mentioned the junior team in a couple of these episodes. But yeah, she was basically hopping around doing anything she could do to get part of the seven. And the seven in this world would be the Justice League, would be like your Avengers. It's the big to do out of all the superheroes. And I also love the fact that Huey's pops is Simon Pegg. Simon Pegg is fucking hilarious. So now we see A Train, and he's offering condolences for this man running through his girl, and the disrespect that they did to this man Huey. So he's offering condolences, yeah, but they kind of twisted the story to make it look like Robin was in the middle of the streets. He was involved in trying to stop some bank robbers, and she got in his way. And if we go back, she's barely off the street right here. You can clearly see, and then and then she's all over the street at that. So the fact that they selling the fact that oh, it was an accident, but it was more her fault than anything. It kind of gave me the hint that okay, these superheroes is all about what they project into people. So you really don't know. You ain't gonna really see the dark and gritty side because the business behind it is gonna wash it away. And that actually happens in real life. We see stuff like that happen when the WWE had that situation in the airplane, and allegedly some stewardesses were mishandled, so to speak. Allegedly, that all got washed under the rug. When you got enough bread, I guess things happen. What y'all think about Vought? How the Vought seems to run the superheroes?
It's a different take on it all. You know, it gives it that edge of real worldism.
It does. Um, the only thing that, well, I'll say this that I'll say that towards the end. I don't want to give too much for.
Fair enough. What do you think about the Flash, though? What do you think
Man,
about your man A Train?
so this is my only thing. This man's supposed to be the Flash. He's got the speed, right? You're telling me the fastest guy should have superhuman thinking and saying, "Oh crap, somebody's there." Man, that's just that for me is a little hard to swallow.
But now
Because
that would be the Flash we know and love.
well,
Now, what if it was a Flash that really didn't give a fuck? You as a
and
person is beneath him.
well,
Would he
and
really notice you?
well, so I don't think he's noticing, and that's where if you're, and I'm just trying to put myself in the situation. If I'm there, that'd be one of those things. He's going so fast. If he can't distinguish somebody walking, which we should all be moving in like slow mo, like you're telling me, even if she was running across the middle of the fucking road, this guy should be able to outpace bullets, cars, jets, like you know what I mean. So I'm just
This is
putting
what I'm
him as a
saying.
speed. So it's like I don't care how you spin that. You're telling it's like I just put it like when my toddler, she's trying to come after me. I can out I can outrun her. Like even if I'm running and I see her coming, because you clearly see in the clip before that it's not a long runway, but it's got, there's a building, and then you have to. It's almost like a T shape. So it's not like it's, oh, they just turned and that's it. You know what I mean? It like they're in the middle of like a road, not the road. I'm sorry, middle of like a long road on the like towards the curb. It that just shows he's like, I don't care. Like you were saying, you're beneath me. I'm not even gonna try to stop. But then the fact that he bussed through her, stopped and said, "I'm sorry, I can't stop. I can't stop." That's like the disrespect. Like I know I'm not gonna get any heat for this.
Yeah. Didn't it? Does I? It's been a while. I think Vic said it's been a while since the first season. It has for me as well. Wasn't it because we found out later? Wasn't it because he was on the V or whatever?
Well,
So
okay. Yeah, go ahead, Alderwrath.
well, the only reason why I literally watched these two episodes today, so it is fresh in my mind with just these two episodes. So you don't know anything about the V yet. They've hinted at it at the end of the episode one, and it's like the start of the second episode about it. You don't know what it is. All you know is he was supposedly in this first episode. He's trying to stop a robbery.
Right. Yeah, you definitely don't know it
You don't know
for
anything
a
about it.
while. Yeah.
And then in the second episode, they do divulge a hair of what he was doing, but it's still a question mark.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. But clearly, it's and then the fact that like you see this image right here when you see him talking his shit, the vault company CEO standing next to him, all sympathetic, but that chick in the background, her face tell me something totally different is going on there. She
Yeah.
almost has. Is it fear? You know what I'm saying? Is it fear? Is it like, man, this motherfucker better say the right words or this man done?
Well, the way my brain goes with it was in the later part of this episode, the corporate chick, she even said like, you have to give this guy like a script. And they're probably just, please stay on the script. Please stay on the script. So that's when, like, looking back at even like from the first episode to this, that's where my brain goes is like, they're just worried this guy's not going to stay on the script that they wrote.
Okay. Now we got the vault, attorneys talking with Huey, making him an offer. And the offer they make this man is shit. I think it was like 45,000. Now, mind you, they wasn't married, but this man girl just got splattered in front of his face. And they're treating it like, here, just take this shit and shut the fuck up. Let's not talk about this no more. And you can see, like, clearly on his face, he don't know what he want to do. His pop, Simon Pegg, is pushing, take that money. They don't even have to give you shit. You wasn't married. Take that money. Fuck it. It is what it is. But he feels some type of way about the whole situation. Now we go back to Starlight. Annie January. First off, that fucking name is horrible. And superhero names and comic book names are known to be like real like stupid, but Annie January is ridiculous. And they get the call. She's gonna be one of the seven. The reason she has a chance to be one of the seven, they really didn't mention it in the first episode, but just to give you a little background, one of the seven retired. Lamplighter, which was he's like a similar to Pyro. Oh yes, he can control flames. Can't create it, but he can control it. So he's retiring. So the seven can't be the seven if there's only six. So she just got the call that she's going to be the new seventh member of the team, or at least that they would like her to be the new seventh member. And her mother looked like she just nutted on herself, to be honest with you. And basically, that would be, I would assume, how pageant parents is. Yeah, you fucking won. So this is them going to Vault Towers. This clearly is jumping between Marvel and DC because this is supposed to be like an Avengers Tower type of thing. I wasn't heavy with DC, so I can't remember if Justice League had a tower, but this is definitely like an Avengers Tower type thing. And this is the boss CEO talking about the young leaders and introducing Starlight, talking about all the heroes. This is clearly proven that this is more of a company, this is more of a business than heroes trying to save people. They're showing you all the heroes across the United States, and clearly all them heroes work for Vault. So they're not doing it to be kind. They're not doing it to be, good morals, to be better. Or they're not doing it, because of great power comes great responsibility to get my man Peter Parker a shout. They're doing it because they're getting a check and the company is telling them what to do. And I think this is when we start to well, should I say, when Starlight starts to realize that it might not be what it seemed. So they break down the team. We got A Train, the Deep, which is basically like Aquaman, Black Noir. You know what? That's a good question. I'm not too sure who he's supposed to be. Like, he really don't speak. He's super strong. He can fight. I don't know, maybe like a Captain America S type person, maybe.
Uh, who's the guy from DC?
You gotta give me more than that, brother. There's a lot of
Uh,
guys from DC.
no, I know. It's the two guys that they're not the superhero like the super strong or anything. Um, the
Well, he
one
has
where they
super
the
strength.
with the swords, where the one guy um he doesn't talk anymore because the guy that set him up was like a brother to him. Oh, what the hell was it?
You talking about G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes,
Is that what I'm thinking about? It might
and
be.
and that was Marvel because G.I. Joe is Marvel, sir. Let's not give DC no props they don't deserve, sir.
Okay.
I got you, Marvel. Rest in peace, Stan Lee.
Yes, sir.
And then we got Translucent, and this is hilarious. They just show us nothing. So I guess he's Mr. Invisible. Instead of Mrs. Invisible, we got Mr. Invisible. Queen Maeve, which is your Wonder Woman. Even though they're giving us, I feel like that's like a Roman background. And then Homelander, the American flag, the Superman slash Captain America. Is it me or they gave him a little extra bulge there? That's got to be the molding of the suit.
What are you talking about? That's all natural.
Yeah, I don't know. He would like to admit that's all natural. I'm sure that look like a damn baseball cup he wearing. My God, he is all natural. And then Vought, because this is all a company. And back to the CEO, the Deep, and there's the Lamplighter. We really don't see him too much in this first season at all, to be honest with you. But they gave us his image, letting him know he's retired. And then we got the Deep introducing Annie. This is showing you that this is basically a business. Because this is A Train, but your man got his own energy drinks. What's it called? Speeding Bullet Ale. So everything is about publicity. Everything. These guys got their own movies and they stars, but they stars because the business is making them stars, not because they stars on their own. Your man got the frosted A flakes, and this is a smack in the face to Huey. So it's like everywhere he go, he's seeing he's seeing A Train and A Train like memorabilia. So it's definitely a smack in the face. So I thought that was hilarious. Look, you got the Red Bull, give you wings, and then he's smiling. He's looking at like Huey's taking this shit as a personal affront. Come on now, if y'all was in his situation, what would y'all just fall away? Would y'all fight back? Would y'all take the 45,000 and keep on keeping on? What would y'all do?
Mm.
I would form a group called the Boys and kick their ass and try to take the company down.
So you would be down right off the back. I'm with it.
Hope you guys are in it with me. It'll be a bunch of us. We'll do it. We can do it.
Uh,
I'm with it, but you better have some mean ass fucking weapons, dude. That man just ran through somebody and exploded them. I,
and it
I
didn't
don't know. I don't
even.
think a fist fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a fist fight gonna do too much against his ass.
Uh,
I'm with you though. Fuck it.
I mean, my heart says, yeah, take him down and fight him out. My head is saying, man, they're just gonna do me that, but probably enjoy torturing me. But it wouldn't feel right about taking the 45 either.
The fact that we all live in different states, I'm pretty sure that motherfucker can run and smash through all of us and get back to the starting point before we even know what happened.
Yeah, like, I mean, that was just such a smack in the face for the 45. Just to offer that, and I
Yeah,
don't
it's
even know if
harsh.
there what a right number would be, because even if you're married, because the biggest thing that they were doing was the NDA part of it.
Well, that was because they wanted him to shut up. They didn't want him. They wanted him to stop. Remember, this is all a publicity thing. And him spewing whatever he was spewing, maybe he was on social media, whatever he was spewing was bringing down this man's social media points. Company can't have that. He's one of the seven. So they got, you know what, pay that man, shut his ass the fuck up. That's what they're going for. Or at least that's what they're hoping for. Look, he's just like, it's almost like post traumatic stress. He's all fucked up in the head. Then we go back to Starlight, Annie January. She's inside the tower. They got the deep showing her around. So she's one of the seven. Another one of the seven is showing her everything. She's letting him know, you know, when I was growing up, I had a little crush on you. The deep feel like he the man. She turned around and we got some butt cheeks. He got his cock in his hand and he's like, hey, she's like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, well, you want to be part of the seven. You got to see how long you can hold your breath, I guess. Shit. This pale ass cheeks. That's it is hilarious.
Well, down in the deep, you don't get
Nah,
that
you can't
much
even
sun.
say that because look at his thighs. His thighs is dark as fuck. His ass cheek is just white as fuck. Yeah. This shit is like clamshell white. That's just crazy. And then he's not even that impressive because look at her face. She's not like, oh my gosh. She's like, are you fucking serious?
Hey, still a guy.
He's like, ah, she's like, I can't believe this bullshit. This nigga gonna whip his shit out and it ain't even that big. Fucking little shrimp. This is crazy. And then she flexes on him, which is hilarious because that also proves the bitch is stronger than him. So this man trying to get his dick sucked, and she basically like a superwoman type shit. And look, he G with it. Dick still swinging. He's like, what you gonna do, beat me up? I'm just gonna tell them that you fucked me up and you don't deserve to be on the team. Realizing that and realizing her mom's just orgasm hearing she was gonna be on the team, what do you think she do? He takes one for the team, let's just say that much. And then look, to not watch what she's about to do, they flip us off to translucent on Jimmy Fallon. Now, this is one of the few times we actually see how translucent looks because well, we didn't even get to that shot yet. Yeah, so anyway, so they talked about translucent. So after this scene, what she just brought out, she couldn't get a screenshot of it due to the fact that there was some winget showing. So translucent, they had a scene between this and him talking when Annie January, Starlight, was in the bathroom spitting up the Deep's nut. So she gave him a little B Jizzy, a little B Jay Z to be part of the team. And he blasted in her mouth, so she was in the bathroom spewing that up. And when she came out the bathroom crying, nut on her breath, Queen Maeve bumped into her. And Queen Maeve was almost disgusted. She looked at this bitch like, get a fucking hold of yourself. What's wrong with you? And as
Spectre.
she was walking out the bathroom, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Spitters are critters, bitch. What's wrong with you? Swallow that shit, ho, you fucking skank. So as she was walking out the bathroom, Queen Maeve stopped and she looked in the corner. And she basically spazzes on Translucent. She was like, you fucking dirty fuck, stop coming in the bathroom looking at us. So at this point, he reveals that he was standing in the corner. And for him to be invisible, he got to be butt naked. So this man is in the woman's bathroom, standing in the corner, butt ass naked, dick in his hand, just laughing, like, ha ha ha, how did you know? So that scene, I don't know if you two would have liked seeing his wingers flowing around. So we skipped over to the scene. We now have Butcher, who's like the co star of this whole boys situation. And he comes into the Radio Shack where PTSD Huey is working, and he tells Huey that he's a Fed and he's putting together a team to stop the superheroes. And he wants Huey to be involved.
Well, first, I'm
Clearly,
not
that
trying
shit
to
is
cut.
stupid.
I'm
Yeah,
not
go
trying to
for it.
cut you off. He actually lied to him. He said he was the FBI, and he was
Correct.
trying. So, but yeah, basically, it's they're trying to expose him.
But
I
now
just didn't
here's
want
the thing.
anybody to turn around and say, "Oh no, that's not what that." I'm just sorry.
No, which you're right. But did he really lie? Because later on, way down the line, for the people who have seen the show and is ahead of us, they hinted and they let us know he was definitely affiliated with something. But yes, at this point, he clearly doing shit on his own of his own accord.
Yeah.
But even if he wasn't, how dumb is fucking Huey? This man got no type of fight skills, no type of background in espionage. He barely can set the VCR that he's selling in Radio Shack. And the feds want you to get down with them on a team to stop Soups. So, the fact that, and he shows him a badge though, so he came in prepared. Even though looking at the badge now, kind of in stop motion, that should look like he got that shit from a 50 cent store.
The only thing I'll say, I mean, the guy is clearly checked out mentally, and I, I'm gonna say the average guy might say, "Oh yeah, it looks fake," but I mean, he's holding it there for a long time, so he's got the confidence factor of, "Oh no, this is real." So I think that was just like a nat 20 on a charisma roll check, you know.
Facts. Hold on, we got Spectre just popped in, so I'm bringing him into the stage.
Hello, hello.
Yo,
Hello, sir.
what's going
Hello,
on?
good sir. How are you today?
I am good. How you fellas doing?
I'm okay. Welcome, welcome. Damn, your avatar is shiny as fuck. That deserves a hold on. You want to give a round of applause for his shiny ass avatar's head?
I'm on my computer, so I get to play with all the avatars.
Hey, I'm just saying. At least my avatar head is hiding under the hood, so you can't see my
Hey,
shine, man.
we don't need to know what you look like. You're dark as it is.
That's a fact. Tell
Oh,
your friends. Tell your friends, pale face.
Yin
We're,
yang.
we're in the middle. We're in the middle of talking about Butcher meeting up with Huey, telling Huey
Uh,
he's an FBI agent and he's starting a team for the boys.
he's lying to Huey about what he is.
The question is why? Why is he lying? He claims that he needs Huey because Huey's the only one that didn't take the money. So right there, that tells you this ain't the first time that Vault niggas in Vault done ran people over or killed people or whatever the case might be. Because clearly they shut people up before, so that must be like a standard shut up fee, the 45,000.
Maybe, but Huey is. he wants revenge, but he doesn't like what he's going through to get it. But each time he sees something of A Train or mention of his girlfriend, he snaps.
Well, he's been bugging out the whole time. This man goes into a fucking 7-Eleven and all he sees is A Chain cereal, A Train
Yeah,
energy drinks, A Train
yeah,
beer. So it's like he can't get away from it.
yeah. So I think he, I think he likes who he becomes, but is afraid to act on it.
Well, he's
'Cause
basically a bitch ass right now. I ain't even gonna hold you.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I've only seen 5 episodes so far.
Well, clearly in this next scene, this is supposed to be New York, or this looks like it's Times Square, and Vought basically has all the billboards being their heroes. You got
Yeah,
the Deep, Black Noir, Homelander. You got the small one of Queen Maeve. To the right, you got the Jimmy Fallon with Translucent. So clearly, everything is about these heroes. So Huey's little girlfriend exploded a little while ago. That shit don't make no difference. The heroes got to rise.
yeah. And then to make them sign a non-disclosure piece of paper. Here, and here's your money. There you go. Be on your way.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up. And like Butcher says, they're all fucking cunts.
Pretty
This
much.
fucking guy's hilarious. Now, what do you think makes the Butcher good? You think is the character, or you think is what is it, Carl Urban and him playing the role? 'Cause I don't know. He brought the Butcher to life like a motherfucker on this show. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Um,
Honestly, I've never read. If you know, is this based on comics? I'm sorry, I don't
Yes, it
remember.
is. Yes, it is.
I don't know. I would have to read the comics to see how the characters brought in. But Carl Urban is doing a good job playing this character. uh, As far as I know, he acts like he is the butcher. But at some point, kind of reminds me when he did what's the other movie he did?
he's done a bunch.
Um, yeah, yeah,
He did that joint with The Rock.
that, and then he did the one with oh man, with Vin Diesel. He did the one with he did the Judge Dredd one.
The new Judge Dredd, yes, the second one. Yes, he did. That's right. Or the third one, or whatever it was. The newest one, yes. That was
Yes,
him, correct. Even though he really never took off his mask, so you really never even noticed unless
that
you knew
that
who he was.
I like that he never took off his mask was what made me like, you know what? He needs to take off the mask because he is Judge Dredd. You know,
That's what he was trying to give you in that. But he was doing
yeah,
that with The Rock and what was that, Doom? He gave you that character in that game, especially when he took that drug at the end and he was actually playing the Doom version.
yes, exactly.
That shit was fucking spectacular.
It was good.
But what I will tell you, the Butcher in the comic books is way bigger than Carl
Yeah.
Urban. Carl Urban might be kind of solid, but the Butcher was a big dude, like muscular.
Okay. Well, yeah. They
Well,
see
it's a
Dragon
comic
Ball
book,
out.
you already know.
Yeah.
Then we got your man Huey. I guess he's decided. Basically, the Butcher wants Huey to go and plant a bug at the tower.
Yes.
So Huey's like, nah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. So the Butcher brings him to the hangout spot, so to speak,
Yes. The
of the superheroes.
yeah.
And I say superheroes, I'm doing air quotation marks like the
Yeah. Pretty much.
superheroes.
I think
More like perverts and just just bunch of pervs.
They're
And
nasty fucks.
yeah.
They're nasty fucks, and it's clear that they're nasty fucks. We had one dude, what was it like, Mr. Fantastic type of dude stretching, and he was in one scene, and his fucking cock was stretching over here, rubbing on one dude. His hands
Yeah.
were stretching over here, stroking another dude.
The
And now we got this scene here when you see Mr. A Train,
yeah.
and he's getting sauced up and hide up well, I don't even know who this superhero dude is. They kind of gave the illusion that A Train might have been Fruity Booty, but that wasn't the case. We find out later. But the whole time, A Train is cracking jokes on running through this man girl. He literally was
Yeah,
like, "Yo, I had this bitch molar in my mouth." That's crazy, yo.
yeah, that's when Huey snapped. He's like, I'm like, he wants them all. He wants to go
That,
after A Train.
well, he wants them all now, but yes, A Train is the target. But the fact that look at Huey's face. Butcher knew what he was doing. Butcher said, "But why did Butcher need him? Why do you think? Does anybody have an idea at this point, at least, why was he needed? Because he had nothing to offer. So why was he needed?"
Mm, uh, honestly, I'm not too sure. I still gotta watch the episode, but he looks like he still needs him for something. I'm thinking maybe like a fall guy. I don't know.
Yeah, it seemed like he wanted to use his hate. You know, he knew his girlfriend just got killed, so he's like, "Fight back, man! I need everybody I can
Yeah,
get."
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but
And you know,
still,
Butcher
like,
didn't
what
really care
use?
about them too much. You know, he was kind of selfish.
Sacrificial lamb, maybe.
But that's clearly all he could be. The man had no strength. He had no. His intelligence level was questionable at this point. The fucking dude worked at Radio Shack.
Yeah, he
And
did.
his Radio Shack was empty, so it's not like he was making sales like he was the man.
Well, he did help with the technical stuff, like getting into the computer of the woman, A Tray, Pop Claw, whatever.
That was his little slide off. Yeah, Pop Claw. She
Yeah.
was like a Baracus if you Mortal Kombat fan.
Ah. Oh yeah, that's right. The Wear Claw,
Yeah, the way they popped out of like her forearms and shit.
something. Like she was like a B-list a hero from what I'm getting.
Go back and see what's the
So
next scene. So what's funny is if you notice the way they played this episode, it was almost like Huey and Annie January both lost their innocence at the same time. So Huey's girl got exploded. Oh, well, we did get the scene. Huey's girl got exploded, and Annie
yeah,
January had to swallow the deep, basically.
yeah,
And this is that scene I was talking about before that we see Queen Maeve, and Queen Maeve comes in, and she's looking at this chick, wiping nut out of her.
yeah. Like clean yourself up. Don't show your weakness. Type crap. You know.
Yeah, exactly. She's like, wipe your mouth, bitch. Look, you still got some jizz
Yeah,
on your chin.
yeah.
Grow the fuck up.
You ain't gonna get by.
You think the deep got Queen Maeve too? Think Queen Maeve gave the fish man a little BJ too?
Nah.
You can't
Yeah,
say strength because Annie January over here was is stronger than the deep too, and she ended
Yeah.
up slobbing his nobbin.
Well, I think the only reason why she did that was she was naive. She thought he was the number two guy,
yeah.
and small girl from countryside, you
Mm-hmm.
know, got pulled one over.
So, so is that
Basically,
what you think all the girls on the countryside do, sir?
I'm not
well,
saying that. I'm just
That's
I
what it
mean,
seemed like you was
Look,
trying to say, sir.
look, I just
I,
want to say I have never had the balls to treat a girl like that.
Ah, look, he's from the countryside. Them girls out there don't be like that. They not. You don't just whip it out, pale ass cheeks to the air, and they with it.
she, if anything, the women are probably the opposite. Like, what are you going? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't play like that.
Oh, that's right, Spectre. You was originally from Colorado. They not out there. You can't pull out your white ass cheeks, and they don't just be with it.
Listen, that's the South. I'm from the. That's the West. Two different things, buddy.
Listen, I just want to know because in New York they don't do that. You can't just pull out no ass cheeks, and they gonna be like, "Oh, let me just put it in my mouth." They don't do that in New York. I don't know.
Unless you got money.
Well, that's anywhere though. If you got enough bread, anywhere they with it. They said Queen
Man.
May got super smell, so Queen May smelled the nut on her breath. That's why she looked at her like that. See, that is a stink, bitch.
My question about Queen Maeve, is she like the Wonder Woman slash Xena warrior type?
Basically, yes, she's super strong,
So she
super
has.
fast.
So
She
she is
can't
super.
fly though.
Yeah, I noticed that in the airplane episode.
Yeah, we'll get to that though, brother.
Yeah, I know, I know.
But yes, basically, she can't fly. She's super strong. Well, we noticed the super strength in the cold open of episode one. She basically jumped in front of a fucking bank car and cut the shit in half with her body,
Yes, that was crazy.
smiling the whole time, looking at the kids like, "Hey," as the car wrapped itself around her ass.
Pretty much.
So this is Butcher letting Huey know. Basically, he wants Huey to plant a bug in the tower. That he know they dirty. Clearly, he just showed them talking, and he wants to get evidence that they dirty because he realized that the only way to fuck these people up is to fuck up their publicity, fuck up their name, fuck up their fame. Because right now they're untouchable. Clearly, the A Train proved that.
Yes.
Then we got the scene with, I believe her name is Madeline Pryor, which is again the CEO of all, and she's with a political figure. He was like the mayor or the governor of somewhere. Uh,
Still,
is
is
it
it still,
Stillwell?
Stillwell? I
That's a
think so.
Madeline Stillwell. Could be
Yeah.
Madeline Stillwell. Madeline something. But she's speaking with a governor or mayor of whatever state, and she tells him, "Listen, brother, I got you. We can send you Brian Nubian, which is one of her superhero in this. They're treating them like horses, basically. So it's one
Yeah.
of the superheroes in her stable, and she's like,
Yes.
"I got you. He'll protect your area. Your city is all fucked up right now. He'll protect your city. It might be like Chicago or something like that, to be honest with you. But anyway, he'll protect your city. It's nothing. It's just gonna cost you 300 million a year."
Yeah, something
So
like
this
that.
dude, yeah, this dude
Three,
almost chokes on his
three,
liquor.
3 billion or 3 million, and then he
300.
tried.
I, yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was 300 million a year to get your
Yeah.
own superhero. Would you? Would you fellas do that if you had 300 million to get Superman to be your bodyguard? You paying that man that?
If he's gonna do some dirty shit, why not?
Well, all right. So me specifically, if you're talking about Superman, fuck yeah, because he's not going to do anything shady. But you're talking about somebody like how these soups are acting. I mean,
But remember, they don't know the shady shit that's going on. That shit is hidden to the best of the ability.
so
Hmm.
now this is a question then. That 300 million. Now, do I have to pay any of these like accidents, oopsies? Do I have to pay like as the city? Do we have?
Insurance.
Are you paying that off, or is Volk paying that off?
Like he said, I'm sure Vault has insurance to cover that because they still work for Vault.
I think
Now it
so.
becomes a business thing. You work in you're an electrician. If they send you somewhere to go work, your business provides the insurance, no?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that would be the same thing. So they're sending this man to work in Chicago or wherever the city he is for 300 million. So of course there's going to be insurance. Vault going to cover all that. But what's the chances? It's like any insurance. They're gonna make way more money than they pay out than they pay
Yeah.
Yeah. Because Madeline Stillwell has an agenda to getting the soups into the military.
because then she wins. Right now, she
Exactly.
got to make little side deals to get soups to patrol these cities. And the soups is in the military. They everywhere,
Yeah.
and that's a government contract. Shit, everybody want government contracts.
Yeah.
Free
Shit,
money.
That's facts.
Alderwrath, ask your boss now and tell your boss, yo, if you can get a government contract, but you had to get rid of 5 jobs you got right now, would you do it? I bet you that motherfucker would.
Yeah.
Uh, any
Most likely.
yeah, any kind of government work is you're just paying an obscene amount.
Shit, James, you do the farming thing. You wouldn't like a nice government contract with the farmer?
Maybe it just depends.
I said, God, you're gonna have to hire mad people, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Madeline's still gutting for that contract job.
But now here's the funny part. You see that the dude is all calm and collective, and oh, that's the Nubian prince. That's the dude. Is that Tyson the model? Anyway, that's the dude that she's offering. So she's not even offering one of the seven. She's offering
Nu-
one of the 700 she might have in the stable. One of the low budget dudes.
Nubian prince.
Yeah, the Nubian prince. So she's offering T'Challa over here for him. So and he laughs and he says, I want to do it for 200 million. And she's like, nah, come on now. The going rate for one of these heroes is 300. 200 million heroes. I'll give you somebody with one arm or no one leg, but I can't give you nobody like him. And then he leans forward and he mentions, oh, but what if I talk to the news about Compound V? So
That
now
threw
this
me
bitch is a
off.
saleswoman. No, but she's a saleswoman because the bitch didn't even flinch. She basically, I don't know if I can talk about it, just kept on going. You know what I'm saying? Kept on going. But the deal ended at 230 million. So the shit made an effect. You know what I'm saying? That 300 million
Yeah,
dropped 70 million real quick.
pretty much.
Then we go back to Starlight. She's in the seven. She'd be famous. Her mom's is all proud of her. And she feel like a dirty whore. Is that a little? I think she got a little white stuff right there. I don't know. Might have dried up there. I don't know. She might want
Oh
to go back to
man,
that bathroom.
she's like, I did something bad, mom. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. When's my paycheck coming in?
It
The mom,
seemed like she kind of wanted to say what happened, but how do you tell your mom that? Yeah, mom, she just shoved it down my throat. I don't know.
he
But
showed me
man,
his
low
lower.
key,
He
it
showed me
almost
his.
feel. Go ahead.
He almost showed me his lower. He showed me his lowered fin. I told me to touch his lower fin and other things with it.
Yeah,
Something like
I'm
that.
I'm actually I'm actually fully caught up with this show, and I'm just gonna drop this. The Deep gets karma like a motherfucker for raping her mouth. Yeah, he gets karma like a motherfucker a little later on.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that phone call really felt like the mom knew what was she was probably going to try to say, and that's why she like quickly. Oh yeah, I was telling about the neighbor's fucking who was
Mm-hmm.
going to be a doctor. And she's
Oh,
like, I'm
Baby
so
Clay,
proud
Mm-hmm.
of you. So
Yeah.
man,
thank
I
you
feel
for
like the
showing
mom
up,
knew what
Baby
was going to
Clay.
say about that,
Part
and
of the
she just headed
collective.
that off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but look at that mom's face though. She's still. I think the mom is still hooked on. Oh, you're one of the seven. This is awesome. Because their faces
Exactly.
don't match. She's all like, "Oh, baby, hey," and she's like, "Oh, fuck."
She's like, I had to do that for free.
Now, here's just is this just a coinkydink, or you think this was a setup? This man just happens to bump into this lady sitting on the
nah,
bench, and they
I,
just talk.
nah. They just. I think it was just fate.
Think that was fate?
Like
What about you, Alderwrath?
I think it was fate
James, what
because
about
he's
you?
It seemed like fate. I mean, the way they presented it.
Damn, I'm the only one that feel like it was a setup. That was
Like
come
who
on.
are you saying set it up? Butcher?
I think maybe Butcher has something to do with the setup. Like just the fact because if you remember, there was a brief scene that I didn't get a screenshot of, but there was a brief scene that she fought and saved somebody in the alley. Also, it might be coming up. She fights and saves someone in the alley, so she wants to be a hero. So she's just depressed, and it's almost like they knew that she was going to be fucked up, and that could be what they needed this doofus for, because he's perfect to be the sorry sad sop over here.
well. All right, so I'll say this: I think he didn't know what it was. Now, whether
Possibly,
because he was too smooth with that in that scene, it felt too raw on his side for it to feel like he knew. Now, if the butcher said, "Go here and do this," or "I'll meet you there," and it just naturally happened, that I think happened. Now, if behind the scenes, he got pushed there for a reason. Oh, I'll come meet you. That I could
I can see
say.
that. Okay, I can see that.
Was this after the funeral or something? I forget. Or the what scene was this? After
So
the
when she wants to go call her mom, she basically was going to quit.
It
mm,
was after the BJ.
Exactly.
ah
After
ah
she was gurgling
gotcha,
the little tadpoles.
gotcha. Nasty.
Yeah, she was definitely nasty because the deep, the whole episode, the deep kept throwing that shit in her face. Hey, how you doing?
You like it extra salty.
Oh yeah, I was that baby batter. Look at the smile on this dude's face. He's like, yeah, I got this motherfucker now. So they need to get him in. This is him calling the lawyer, saying that he's gonna sign the NDA. He's gonna take the 45,000. But the only thing he wants this dude to tell him he's
That
sorry personally.
piece of
Hate for
shit.
him. So the lawyer figures, that's some easy shit. Yeah, all right, no problem. But you see how they keep flipping between the two? That's making me feel, like I said before, that they're trying to show us, okay, these motherfuckers is intertwined in more ways than one. Both their innocence was lost this episode. She had her throat fucked. Look, she got a big ass fucking, the deep left her shit all fucked. Now look at that shit. That shit's all swollen in this area right here and shit. Deep fucked her whole throat up. That shit's crazy.
mm,
And she's standing in front of the original poster of the Seven, statuette. This must have been when they was younger, because Homelander look old as fuck, and this dude don't look that old here.
I mean, you got to think if she can bench press cars, she could probably take, whatever she took.
Them back shots, them throw shots. Those- That's what she took. Took a couple pumps to the throat. Fucking deep from the deep though. And what made it even funnier, okay, this was episode one. But the more and more you see the deep through the seasons of this show, the more and more like dirty and grimy that dude is. So it's like, damn, you a real dirty bitch if you put that nigga shit in your mouth.
mm.
So now this is the first time we all walk in there and she sees the rest of the seven. And this is one of the first time the deep hit her with that, hey,
How you doing?
yeah, let's go with you, baby. And she meets Homelander, aka Third Leg.
Yeah, I was gonna say, y'all noticed the bulge in that shit. Like when I first saw
That was
this, I'm like,
molded, man. It was like the Batman outfit in that movie. That's molded. There's no way that nigga got a bulge that pudgy.
yeah, like come on now.
Because he wouldn't have been an actor. He would have went into porn. The fuck out of here.
Unless you're Captain America with the serum, I
And
can
on
see that
top of that,
happening.
look at his abs. His abs even look molded. Don't tell me that skin tight suit and his
Look, if
abs
I
is
was
that brolic.
if the costume department said, "How do you want it?" I would say, "Give me a nice bulge and some abs." You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I ain't even gonna hold you. I would have went crazy with it though. My shit would have been touching my thigh. They'd have been like, "Yo, really? Yeah, that's right. Superhero. I'm a
Oh man,
superhero."
you got me spilling my whiskey, man. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yes. Had them sewing like a whole cucumber into the thigh. You know what I'm saying? It's a superhero. I want them to know they gonna be safe.
Oh my god, that I think all the bad guys would just be staring at that.
Even
Like,
better, make my fights real easy. Word up.
he's like, is he here to kill us or is he here to really give it to us?
That'll really fuck their heads up, right? You just land there, you got a cucumber up to your kneecap on your thigh, and then two bottles of the puffy baby oil. Y'all guys is robbing this bank?
So I quit.
Niggas, I guilty. I turn I give up. I give up.
I surrender.
Nah. That's like that dude from the Boondock. I like you, and I'm gonna
What?
get you.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
There's only two ways we can do this, fellas. You know what I'm saying?
I miss this
Look,
guy.
you gave her. Your man was like, "Hey, baby, you still got little me on your shoulder right there. You want to wipe that off?"
Uh,
She tight though.
she's like, she's like,
Is
she's like,
that a
hurry.
bump on her lip? Ah, the deep got her. Is that a bump? Wait, hold on. Let me zoom in. Right there. He gave her the seafood. Oh no,
That's just damn.
that's fucked up. Deep, you went low. He said that's just a little crustacean.
Oh, oh.
But I'm bump.
Mm.
Stupid.
Homelander
So
versus.
she's confronting him about, hey, you're not number two. From what I hear, you're just a fish guy, and that really burned him. It's like, no, I'm not.
And the best was like Homelander's reaction, like that number two. That nigga ain't even number five. You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
Hmm.
He ain't even number five, and there's only like three dudes. You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
Pretty much.
This is hilarious. She pretty though. I'll give her that.
Yeah, she was in another movie. I'm trying to remember.
Not too sure. Definitely pretty though. And then you got your man translucent. Your man got the suit. He got the glasses. But yeah, he still choose to be invisible. That don't even make no sense.
Yeah.
Queen Maeve showing us the first hints that she got a little bit of an alcohol problem. They all seem to have some type of internal turmoils and issues. The more we start to watch this show for people that actually watch more than just the first two episodes as we talking, they realize all these
Woo.
motherfuckers got some type of some real traumatic stress and some traumatic issues in in their background.
They're all crazy, from what I gathered so far.
But like we were saying earlier before you jumped on, Spectre, you got to be honest. The heroes in the comic book seem so far fetched. I feel the boys is that would act like somebody with Superman's power. He just, I'm going to save the world. That's it. Really? The way people are in this world, I think it's more believable that he would be like Homelander and do whatever the fuck he want and think nobody can stop him and that's it.
Mm. At least be a peeping Tom or something, you
Or
know.
like in Mr. Invisible. How you a
Mm.
superhero and you in the fucking ladies' room jerking off invisible to bitches?
Right? With that power, I would go rob a bank or something.
Who knows if he did or if he didn't? We wouldn't know. They clearly would have covered the shit up
Yeah.
like they did to A Train's, explosion. Your man said, I had a molar in my mouth. They thought it was
Uh,
hilarious.
now, I meant to ask you. There's only six or five, not including the girl, but
That's seven right there. What you talking about?
oh, all right. I feel like there's one. I feel like we're missing one more hero.
No, we got okay, so the seven. Homelander's number one. We
Yeah.
got Queen Maeve number two. A
Yeah.
Train number three.
Yeah.
Starlight number four.
Who?
Translucent number five. Starlight.
Oh, okay.
Annie January.
Gotcha.
So we got Starlight. And then we got that's number four. Number five is Translucent. Number six is the Deep. And number seven is Black Noir.
Uh.
Remember Annie Starlight, Annie January took over for Lamplighter. And it's funny
Oh.
because her power, not only is she super strong, her power, she can absorb light and like
Yeah.
refract it, kind of like a dazzler type of thing. So
Yeah.
because of that, they kind of grabbed it like, oh, another light person. Yeah, that works. We just, one of the light person just retired, so that works. That's what they
Right.
were going with. The same
Oh
way
yeah.
I'm sure if A Train retired, they would get another speed dude.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? The same thing with I bet you if Fish dude retired, they'd get another Fish
I,
dude of some sort.
I think Lamplighter was the one I was confused about in the beginning of the show. They made.
Lamplighter, literally, we haven't seen Lamplighter because Lamplighter retired. We don't
Gotcha.
see him. To be honest with you, we don't see him for a couple of seasons. To be honest with you, but we
Got.
do see him.
Okay.
But we don't see him for a while. But he is a real person. And you know
Right.
what's funny? You know who plays Lamplighter?
Ooh.
The kid who plays Iceman in the X-Men movies,
No.
which I thought was hilarious. You give him the first he's Iceman, and then you give him the total opposite power in this shit. You give him fucking the flame power.
That's crazy.
So now we got Butcher breaking it down to you. You gonna go in there, kid, and give him this fucking put this chip somewhere and make sure it's turned on type shit, and we good. We gonna hear all the bullshit they talking. We gonna fucking fry these fucks. I really don't know why he's trusting this dude. Butcher should have tried to go in there somehow,
Right.
but you go with what you got. So here we goes into Vault Towers. Clearly, as you see in the background of this image, this is basically a corporate building. That motherfuckers working around with suitcases in the background and suits. This is work.
Pretty much.
They, they take all his shit to scan it, make sure he ain't got nothing. Butcher hid the chip inside the phone, so he should be good. They checking him, and boom, he's inside the room we was just at a second ago when we saw the seven. So he's
Yeah.
inside the room that the seven was just in. Still got security. Now this is a superhero area full of superheroes. Why you got a regular security dude there just chilling? We
I
used
was
to
gonna.
that.
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Why you need an army? Like you're literally, you know,
And you can't
super
even say
power.
it's for the soups because if you use the army against fucking Homelander, he's just gonna rip the motherfuckers in half. What are
Exactly.
they doing? What are they doing? They freaking regular people. That don't make no sense. And you see shit like that through this and through Generation V. It's kind of like, why the fuck they got guards? That don't even make no sense. It's almost
Well,
like the
maybe.
guards is there to be killed.
Well, maybe if when all seven go on a mission and someone got the balls enough to attack headquarters, no soups around, you have at least an army to defend it. That's
Yeah,
the only thing.
but the lady proved it. Don't you remember that? Oh, you wasn't on with us. We showed the image earlier when Madeline Stillwell showed the image of the United States, and there's like the vault owns like 1,000 heroes.
True.
So yeah, you got the seven, and the seven might be out doing shit, but at no point in time is that building not full of heroes. You know, what they call heroes. Because again, when I say heroes, I'm air quoting because let's be honest, I don't know how heroic these people is.
It's advertising.
Yeah, exactly. So he got his phone, he getting ready to do what he got to do, and in comes the A train. And it's crazy. This is how he see A train. Clearly, this isn't how A train come in, but
Mm.
this is what he see. Like if he walked in with Robin still all on him. Got a little Robin on your chest. I think that's her tooth.
I'm s- I'm surprised you didn't want to punch him the way he was
He would
acting.
have just broke his wrist. A train is still indestructible.
Yeah, but
But
just because he watched his girlfriend get railed through literally, and this is where the tone is hearing like hears that tone, the anxiety and stuff.
that's what it is. When he saw that, like he saw that image, just the
Yeah.
shit started going in and out. He started hearing, he basically started getting anxiety. His anxiety started going. But this is really how A Train was, all clean and shiny. Got the lawyer. I can't remember her name, but that's Madeline's assistant. Later
Uh.
on in later seasons, she become a little more pivotal, and we learn a little bit more about her weirdo ass. But anyway, so he gets what he asked for: the money, the NDA, and A Train is apologizing to him personally. At least he should have made the motherfucker apologize publicly.
Right.
I don't think they would have agreed to that though. Vaughn
No.
would have been like, yeah. Vaughn would have been like, if he apologizes to this shit publicly, that means he's saying that he did it.
Mm.
Nah, we
Nah.
ain't gonna do that.
But if you think about it, the apology that he did in the handshake thing to him, it was the same fucking word for word basically for what he did publicly on the when he did it on the live interview or whatever the hell or the live
Because
statement.
it was a written script. This ain't it wasn't sincere. He didn't sit there and was apologizing. Somebody was like, "Yo, here it is. What you say?"
Yeah.
And that's basically what he said. Because this is basically he probably got a publicist or whatever they a personal assistant that was like, "No, what you're gonna do is this, this, and that," and that's basically what he did.
That's what I'm saying. He he even if he did it publicly, he said the same thing that he did on that live thing. He didn't really change saying sorry, like I did it, because at one point, even when they first came in, they said this is not a mission of, guilt or, you know, they're
Well, they
ready.
had to. Remember, it's publicity. At no
Yeah.
point in time can they say that he's admitting to being wrong because somewhere or another somebody say something so and it gets out, he's fucked. You cannot have one of the seven fucked. Fuck the lady. Fuck what he did. He could have ran through and raped 1,000 bitches in a second. And guess what? They would have figured out a way to cover that shit up too. Why? Because they cannot have one of the seven look bad because it fucks up everybody in all 1,000 superheroes. If one of the top ones is fucked up, all of them is fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Mm, the stocks go down, all that stuff. By the
So
way,
then
that
stuff
is
happens.
that's real quick. That sister's name is Ashley.
So Ashley, she becomes more pivotal later on in like season 3 or 4. You see, a little more with her, but right now she's just a peon basically. She gets smacked around.
Yeah.
So he gets what he wants. So now it's time to do what he came to do. He goes in the bathroom because he got to take out the piece so he can have the chip. And then the hijinks happen. The fucking guy drops it, slides under the door, and he hears this bitch walking. So first off, did he go into the woman's bathroom?
See, that was a question. What is this? A multi-sex? But because like what? Wait, is this guy that crazy that he went to the wrong bathroom? Like what?
I didn't realize this until the second time I watched this episode. I'm like, oh wait, these motherfuckers was in the same bathroom. How the fuck that? I guess it was a unisex. I guess they have that shit nowadays.
I couldn't find a urinal there.
Well, for any all intents and purposes, it looked like he was taking a dump, or like he would have, gave the illusion of taking a dump.
Yeah.
So she leaves. He's like, oh fuck, let me get the fuck out of here. Let me plant this shit and get the fuck out of here. And then you got this dirty fuck. So they were in the woman's bathroom clearly because Translucent likes to go in the woman's bathroom and jerk off to bitches. So the fact that he was in there butt naked means they was in the woman bathroom, and two means that he seen Huey and the chip and all that shit go down while he was just in there butt naked.
And when he picked it up, when he picked the chip up.
He seen all that. He picked it up. He
Yep.
seen him drop it. He heard him talking to himself because if you remember, he was talking to himself like psyching himself up. So he
Mm-hmm.
literally seen all that shit and didn't do anything. He just peeped the whole shit.
Perv.
So he goes back in. He signs what he signs. He places the chip, and he thinks, "Job well done." Ha ha ha. That was easy. He goes to the store, and now we go back and it's giving us the scene of the dude that was speaking with Stillwell. Oh no, yeah, Stillwell. You said right.
Yep.
So this is
Madeline.
this is the point. Yeah. So this is the point that Stillwell folds from the comment he made earlier, and she agrees to the 230 million.
Mm.
So he helped Butcher, and he feels like that's it. That should then he don't feel satisfied. He don't feel he did anything to save Robin because all he did was put that chip in there.
Well,
Chip
plus he
might
also
change though.
plus he wanted to do more, and Butcher was like, "Nope, get out of here. You're good."
Because
I
he
think,
was still, the adrenaline was flowing. He was amped. It's
yeah.
just it wasn't worth shit because he about to have a bad day.
Oh yeah.
And Translucent walks into the store. So basically, Translucent followed him. I guess he got an invisible car because these motherfuckers didn't realize he was following them.
Maybe he was in the back seat the whole time. Who knows?
Nah, that makes them even stupider. So nobody noticed that nigga opened the back door. Even if he was invisible, I would have been like, why the back door just open and close?
I'm just saying, man.
I'm
Let's
gonna go with the invisible car. I'm gonna go. He was driving on an invisible bicycle. He was pedaling behind them motherfuckers because he didn't get there right away. He got there later on,
right.
and then he proceeds to beat this dude's ass. Now the funny part is the dude. While the dude translucent might be a little more super strength than bitch ass Huey, he's not fully super strength. His thing is invisibility, and his skin is indestructible. But clearly, it's enough for Huey, bitch ass, because he's flinging this dude around like he's fucking paperweight.
Eh,
And he rips the TV off the wall.
it's like, what do you want?
And he's about to crack this motherfucker with the TV. The whole time, while Huey don't realize why he getting his ass beat, is that the butcher sees him from outside getting his ass beat.
Now, how did the butcher
And
know he was there? That
the
was my
butcher
other
dropped
question.
him off there earlier. We seen the
Uh,
butcher drop him off there earlier. What? See?
but how do you know? Like, if he drove away, how did he? Unless he has a camera, a hidden camera in the store, getting tossed around, he must have just turned around and like, I don't know. That
What
to me, it was like,
that's what Alderwrath said. Alderwrath said the butcher needed him to be bait. So I think all this going down, I think Butcher realized that was going to be the outcome. I can't
right,
remember if Butcher told him to go in the bathroom and take the thing out because then maybe Butcher even knew Translucent was a dirty.
right,
Because something gave. That's a good question. How was he able to know and come back? He clearly didn't come back to chill with Huey. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come back to crack a six pack with the kid.
pretty much.
But and it's not impossible. Look at the store. The store is all windows. So clearly, it's believable that he could have seen the shit, and then he chose to drive through the fucking store and knock this nigga the fuck out. Temporary knockout, should I say? Because now Butcher and Translucent start to fight, proving that he's not super strong. Because Butcher hand, like, well, he's indestructible, but Butcher hand would have broke. You think if I'm thinking Superman, how they make people look when they punch Superman and the fuck, oh my hand, like he's fighting the dude.
Yeah, look at what he was doing.
He wasn't doing the greatest, clearly, as you see Butcher's blood getting spit up and Butcher getting flung around. But he was fighting the dude. He was trying to at least.
Until this dude was like, ah,
Well, it's funny. Translucent is the one that ripped the TV off the wall, exposing the wires. So he's the dumbass that gave them a way to knock his ass out.
yeah, because Huey's smart.
Kind of smart again. The dude's still working a Radio Shack, brother. He ain't a genius. You know what I'm saying? He's basically a fucking what's them dudes called at Best Buy? The Best Buy helper dudes. What the
The
fuck they
geeks.
call?
Geek
Yeah, he's
Geek
Squad.
basically
Squad,
the E
the
Squad.
nerd,
Yeah,
the Nerd Squad or something.
he's basically fucking Apple help. You know what I'm saying? He's Apple help.
Geniuses.
Facts. So they got his ass knocked out. Now Butcher realizes, what the fuck we gonna do with his ass? I think at this point they actually thought he was dead.
Yeah, because when they opened the trunk, well, yeah.
Well, I'm assuming they think he's dead, one, because they clearly didn't tie his ass up or nothing at this point. They kind of just flung the body in the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, we gotta
Yeah.
get his ass out of here before Homelander or somebody finds us. That's what they was worried about, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's be honest, who the fuck wants Superman to show up on their door when you just fuck their boy up? You know, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that dude to see Superman show up.
No, put a hole through your head.
Listen, at this point, I wouldn't even want Batman to show up while I'm doing some crime. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
I
Batman's still
think
gonna beat a nigga ass.
I think Batman showing up would be a little bit worse.
Nah, because Batman, you might have a chance. You probably don't. But Superman,
No.
there's no chance in hell, kid. Superman is like that Queen Maeve. You can run and get a fucking truck and run his ass over, and all you're doing is gonna split the truck around him. There's no way you can't. You can kill Batman. You ain't killing Superman easily, at least.
Yeah, but if my ass is gonna, I'm going under the assumption my ass is gonna get whooped either fucking guy. Superman's gonna stop before I'm fucking beaten too bad. Fucking Batman's gonna knock my ass out. Now he's not gonna kill me, but you
Yes,
know,
but what Superman has enough strength to accidentally kill me, to not even
I,
purposely try, like trying to pull his punches and still punch a hole through me on some oops.
uh,
I didn't mean to
yeah.
rip off your arm. You know what I'm saying? My bad. But now we're getting towards the end of this first episode, and we realize we're showing the governor
Mm,
or the mayor or whatever case was and his kids in their private jet. You got your security, you got your stewardess,
yeah,
and
I
his
kind
son
of
is
knew.
looking out the window.
I kind of knew this was gonna happen.
Well, in the earlier scene, which I didn't get the screenshot because it was a quick scene, we seen Homelander spying. So he overheard the lady talking to him on the phone.
Hmm.
Okay. So we
Another
see your
perv.
man look out the window and he sees Superman, Homelander. He's all amped. And he's like, yo, Pops, ain't that one of your friends? Because you figure the father would have told him, yeah, I just got a superhero for us, son. We going to be good over there. He probably all amped. Yeah, as a brown dude like us, yeah. And then they see Homelander.
And see his
And
eyes glowing.
Homelander, yeah, Homelander cuts the fucking plane in half.
Heat vision. Whee!
Now, the deranged part about it was the way he looked. The kid is waving at him all happy. He wave at the kid, smile, and then proceeds to like drop the whole plane. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you, kid. Fuck them kids.
Pretty much. Oh, that's even worse in the later episode. Ugh, it's
So,
crazy.
what do you guys think of Homelander now? You still think he's Captain America?
He ain't shit.
Oh, he's somebody. He's just fucking psycho.
That's a fact. What about you, James?
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely psycho. Just, I mean, if you had all that power, I guess you would have a god complex, but definitely psycho.
So, if you had Superman's power, you think you would go dark?
Um, no, I would hope I wouldn't. I would think I wouldn't.
Hmm.
All the
That's
rap?
just me. That's just me.
So I would hope not, but at the same point, when you see how bad some of this shit can get, I could see you air quoting going bad and just fucking up the wrong, like, and I'm air quoting this, like the wrong people. Being like these guys, I would hope not, because the whole
Ah,
point of like you're a superhero. I mean, I grew up with the fucking, the poster boy superheroes. Those are the ones you want to actually be, not just the fake versions of that shit.
Facts.
I go anti-hero. I would use it to my own personal gain, but I still wouldn't tell anybody about my powers. I would make my own wealth, all this shit. Just,
But all right, even an anti-hero, you're gonna reward from it, but
yeah,
you're
make my own food.
still
Hmm.
and you'll still kill people. You can like it opens you up a little bit more, but there's still some things you just won't do.
Oh, no, I won't kill like a whole orphanage unless they, you know, or nothing like that. But I would kill just to be like, yay.
You could be like the Punisher, where you're gonna kill the
Yes.
bad guy and the people
Especially,
that deserve it, but not you're gonna do your best not to kill the innocents.
you know, if it happens to get in the way, my bad. Oops, they shouldn't have been in the first place. I'm gonna kill the bad guys my own way, justice. Like you raped 20 women, no, 20 years, no. I'm gonna do something worse to you. I'm gonna do what the people want, really, what's done, even if the law don't like it. See,
That's
somebody's
funny. Baby Clay's talking about who you think would win, Homelander or Viltrumite,
who?
A
or Homelander
Viltrumite.
versus a
They're from Omni
Viltrumite.
Man.
Yeah,
Oh,
Omni Man and them, Invincible,
uh, Ultraman. You talking
the
about the cartoon?
cartoon Invincible. Yeah, Invincible, Omni Man and all that.
Okay.
They're asking who would win, Homelander or one of the Viltrumites.
Oh,
So I'm just putting it from like a Superman's perspective, because as of right now, that's from what I can tell from power wise, that's basically what he is. I don't know any major weaknesses. Um, I'm gonna say Homelander, because Viltrumites, you take the magic out, you take because their hearing is suspect, right? That's where you can hurt them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Homelander. Now the ruthless part of it, that's probably where they'll win, but I gotta go with probably a Homelander, Superman type person.
yeah, I would have to agree with you. I think Homelander would take that battle. Even though Omni Man is a sick fuck. Omni Man be talking to people while he beating them up, sounding like he trying to sleep with them. I'm so lonely. You know, Omni Man be wilding.
Yeah, probably maybe like the top, 1% might be able to do something, but I'm gonna say generic Superman versus generic Viltrumite. That's not Omni Man. Because Omni Man is still only, or Mr. Invincible is still only what, top five, top 10 in strongest ones? Because
Yes,
there's other ones, stronger ones than him, right?
yes.
from from what I gather, Vulturemite's designed for war, so I could see him pummeling Homelander to the ground.
But right now, we don't know if there's any way to kill him.
Homelander, I don't know. That's a good question.
How do you
Uh,
control somebody like that, though?
you,
That's
you, you,
like,
In Generation B, we see a superhero with the power to control other superheroes, kind of like a puppet master type of thing.
ooh.
well, if you watch the dirty little scene between this chick and him, you'll see why. Guy's a perv. He'll do anything for her. I mean, not to.
Yeah, but
I don't
even
know.
then, have you finished this season?
No, not yet. I'm only on
It's not
fifth.
enough, brother. It's not enough. I'll say that much.
Yeah, he's just.
And that's the last thing we see in this episode is Homelander watching the total the total destruction of the plane he just cut in half with his laser vision, giving us the hint that these ain't your average heroes. I tell you what.
Hmm.
Let me get the next set of screenshots ready to go. So, what you think about that first episode? Thoughts, opinions?
I thought it was good. It made me definitely wanted to watch more of it. Especially, I wanted to know more about the relationship between Butcher and Huey, because I think later in the episode, I think you know, I think there's something like Butcher sees something in him, but what do I know? Because I
Mm.
know the Butcher has a judging on not to ruin it, but something in the other episodes. But yeah, and plus, I want to know how dark these superheroes are gonna go.
That's a fact.
I want to know how far and fucked up they're gonna do.
Can it be something darker than sitting in like a sex club, like stroking like five different dudes because you can stretch your body out to do so?
Darker, darker, dude.
So, well, I mean, basically, they privatized because clearly Homelander, just by himself right now, I mean, he's not above killing, and I'm not saying that they're above us, but it's not even like he's killing a Joe Schmo type person. He just clearly took out that plane, with the senator or governor on it, and nothing's gonna happen to him. So at that point, it's like he's gonna.
Well, the plane crashed into the water, so I don't even think at this point does anybody know. That would have happened so quick. It wouldn't have been like they had time to call it in. Oh my God, Homelander's killing us.
No,
It was like
but
1 minute they was there, and the next minute it was a ball of fire. You know what I'm saying?
no, I know, but
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, yeah. From this episode, you're right. I'm just going by what also happened with the second episode. Like,
Well, we going into that right now. So matter of fact, let's talk about that. Let me start the screens for that. Oh wait, matter of fact, before we get into that, let's rate this episode. So Alderwrath, what you give it, 1 to 10?
uh, there's things that could have been done better, but it gave a lot of information. It gave you a lot. I'm going probably like an 8.59, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Okay, okay.
It
Spectre.
set the stage for what this is gonna be. Um, Showing that they're not gonna hold anything back. I mean, yeah, they could have done better with some of the things, but I think this was like the, line on the sand. You know, this is how we're gonna be. And again, I also never read the comic books or anything like that, so this is somebody who I literally just watched the two episodes today. You know what they're trying to stand. What they were trying to go with it.
Okay, okay.
yeah.
Spectre, what about you? What do you give it?
I give it an 8. It like although now said it had a lot of information. Um, I'm just I just want to see what else. Like I said before, what these superheroes are gonna do using their powers, and plus the story looked really good. So I'm curious to see this ride us through.
All right, all right. And James, the infamous Walking Dead. What about you, brother? What do you give it?
I'm probably around an 8 as well, just as far as an opening for a show. I hadn't read the comics either. I'd kind of heard it was a play on the superheroes and that it was more gory and that kind of thing, but to see it visually was a little bit something else. So, an 8 for sure, I think, on this episode.
All right. Well, I'm actually with you fellas on the 8. It could be an 8.5, but it could have been a little better story wise. They was jumping around a lot. But I get it. This is the first episode. You're trying to bring us into this world. Um, the fact that they exploded this chick in slow motion and showed bits and pieces flying through the air.
Yeah,
Clearly, this was my type of show at this point, and I knew I was hooked. Like I knew whatever episodes was coming, I was gonna sit here and watch all them shits.
yeah,
And honestly, having done so, and not just in this show. I also watched everything up to date on Gen V, which is their spinoff. This shit is ridiculous. Yo, this fucking show is ridiculous. And they're
Yeah.
all connected. And they're supposedly actually about to drop another one, but it's going to be the prequel, giving us a little bit more backstory to some of these older characters. Because this, like for example, the seven, they were just there. They were the top of the line. So the supposedly the prequel they're going to drop now is going to give us a little more on those guys and their comeuppance. You know what I'm saying? So let's go into the screenshots for episode 2. Let's see what they got going. So clearly, we ended off with them putting the beans on translucent, and now they got to figure out what to do before Homelander get there. They throw his ass in the trunk because clearly they don't want him by where Huey works because that's going to point all fingers at Huey, and Huey's a little bitch.
Oh my God! What do we
So they
do? What do we
think
do? What do we do?
exactly no clue. They're confused.
And look,
But you have a plan though.
they hear
And
thumping in the trunk.
exactly, they're like, oh fuck. So they go into Butcher's Connects, trying to figure out where one of Butcher boys is. Butcher actually had a crew, so the boys actually came whether Huey was with them or not. Butcher had the boys. This is why I'm saying, did he really lie about being a? He was some kind of special agent. He was something at one point because he had a crew.
Yeah. Looks like he has. Looks like he knows. I think he knows more than he lets on to Huey. Obviously.
He knows a lot more than he lets on to everything. But this is one of his boys. Through the whole show, and this is 5 seasons, about to drop the fifth season. All they call this fucking guy is Frenchie.
This guy, Frenchie, I love this guy. He's hilarious.
He's racist as fuck. All they do is call his ass Frenchie. That's it. Is racist as fuck. It's hilarious though. He's like a drug head too. He's smart
Yeah,
though.
he's.
So they
I
bring
like.
Frenchie in.
I thought he was a good character.
Great character.
Yeah,
Great character. So they bring him in, and then at first, for whatever reason, Frenchie ain't fucking with Butcher. Frenchie don't want to get down with Butcher. Frenchie. So whatever they passed is, Frenchie think Butcher's a piece of shit, basically.
yeah.
But when Butcher dropped the fact that he got translucent in the trunk, Frenchie is all he is at that point.
S'il vous plaît. What?
Yeah, he's like, oh, wee wee. And not because translucent is naked, because he's like, yes. And because Frenchie is so good technically with weapons and all that type of shit, at this point they realize they didn't kill this dude. They kind of incapacitated him for a second, and they need to figure out a way to kill his ass. But how do you kill somebody that's skin is impenetrable?
Mm-hmm.
So he don't believe that the dude is in the trunk. So they go and look,
Zzz.
and they shock his ass again. They realize shocking him for whatever reason keeps him not dead, but it keeps him a little fucked up, a little incoherent, maybe like doped up type of shit. So they keep shocking his ass.
Bzz, bzz.
So now the next thing that came through his mind. First off, see, Frenchie was with it for a second, and then Frenchie realized, fucking shit, Homelander. You gonna
Mhm.
bring this motherfucker here? Homelander gonna kill us all, dude. Which seeing Homelander do to the plane, I'm pretty sure he could have killed all their asses.
Because translucent is chipped.
They're all chipped. He happens to mention that. Vault chips their merchandise.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this scene is so fucked. Oh my God.
Translucent
Uh,
was supposed to be. He had a publicity stunt. He had to go to this hospital and see these kids that happen to
oh,
be big Translucent fans.
Make a Wish.
Translucent is missing. Yeah, the Make a Wish Foundation. Translucent is missing. Vault don't know where he's at. And they're activating signals. They're sending Homelander. They're looking hard body. But they don't know where he at. So to save face, they send another hero. They send A Train ass. and the disrespect was real. You know, I don't know if this kid was
Look,
racist or what, but
this is not what I want. I want it translucent. Make my wish come true. They're like, dead air. I was like, oh my god, this is so fucking.
and the best is look at the. I wish I had that many views. Look at the amount of views they had while this kid was reaming. While this kid was reaming fucking A Train. Motherfuckers
I
had a
want it.
million views.
I don't want E-Train. Fuck him.
Yeah, that piece of shit. Fuck A Train. Who the fuck is A Train? I don't give a fuck about A Train. Fuck A Train. I'm dying. Y'all know that shit? I'm dying. And y'all bring this motherfucker. Yo, that shit was
He
hilarious.
A-Train asked him,
But
so make any wish you want, make it true. I want it translucent. Like,
Oh, yeah. Where's the translucent? Make that shit happen.
so let me ask you a question. You're on your deathbed like this kid. Who do you want to come for your Make a Wish superhero? Because
uh,
I could be honest, I don't think anywhere in
Starlight.
it would.
what?
Ah,
What'd you say?
great answer. Great answer.
Great answer.
What do you say?
Starlight.
Start.
Uh,
Right before she met the deep. While she was still innocent. Come over here. I can get you into the seven, dear.
No, at that point you got the best fucking excuse. I'm dying. My last wish.
This is just like oh like scary movie. If you could just stroke it, the doctor says you might bring me back. But it has to be stroked at super speed. Just go. What's that bottle over there? That's some of the puffy baby oil. Just grab that and go.
oh man. Mm.
And look at A Train. A Train looks so uncomfortable. He's like, oh man, why the fuck they
God.
sent me? Look like the kid got the translucent shirt. Mind you, there's nothing on the shirt. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
There's a lot of play of like translucent dolls, it's just a box, an empty box. Like niggas is fucking hilarious.
Look at his eyes. He's like, really? Like, this motherfucker?
Right, he like smile for the camera. This nigga like fuck y'all. He's like fuck y'all.
Some
He's like I'm about to
bullshit.
spit on this dude. And then we see okay Madeline. Who you said her? Ashley.
Ashley,
Ashley is
yeah.
such a peon at this point. Like this chick could have been like, yo, I'm out of toilet tissue. Could you lick my ass clean? Ashley would have been like, right now, ma'am.
I think they were talking about where it's translucent.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
exactly what that they can't find them. That's exactly what they're talking about. They can't find them. The GPS ain't giving them a location.
yeah.
And what the fuck is going on? At this point, they kind of think he's in one of his dirtball stupors somewhere. Again,
Hmm.
showing that these heroes ain't good heroes. Like they don't even think he's kidnapped and being tortured. They're like, oh, he's fucking raping bitches somewhere. Who knows? He need to come back already, type shit.
Pretty much.
And then we flash to Annie January Starlight meeting, personally meeting Black
Bat-
Noir.
or Batman, if you want to call it.
Yes, Batman wasn't as weird as this fucking dude. The more we see him during the season, first off, the dude don't talk. We find that odd right off the bat. They give us a reason why. See, that's another good thing about this show. The more that you think you get questions, a lot of these questions get answered as the seasons go on. So you get answers why he don't talk, and that shit is bugged out in its own.
Hmm.
Now she walk in, and this is basically the business aspect. You got Ashley, you got another assistant dude. That's crazy when the assistant has an assistant.
Yeah.
And they're all there, here we gonna make you a new uniform, we gonna make you fly, we gonna make you down with the seven, bitch. You gotta sign all these. Oh, this is actually when they're telling her, okay, so you ready? You're gonna go patrolling. She was like, all right, cool. I used to do that in my hometown, and they was like, yeah, 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 yeah. But here, this is what you're gonna do. So she got a crime itinerary. So basically, it tells her what time, what's the crime she's gonna be stopping, and where they're gonna be taking place.
Yeah, like some kind of crime analytics or something.
And he's not, it's worse than analytics, my nigga. It's a crime script. Like they're like, listen, at this time, the nigga Bill that we paid to rob the store is gonna be robbing the store, so get his ass. And the
Yeah.
nigga Jeff at this time is gonna be robbing the bank, so get Jeff. You know what I'm saying? And Timothy at this time is gonna be mugging a lady, so you need to get Timothy. Like it's on that level. And she realizes this, so she's like, nah, this ain't patrolling. I can just patrol myself. And they basically like, nah, bitch, that's not what we do here. It's not what we do
Yeah.
here, ho. Fuck wrong with you?
Pretty much.
So then, bang, we go back to Huey and the boys. Now they're literally taping and aluminum foiling the ceiling in hopes that they can cover one. I'm assuming his GPS somehow, and
Hmm.
two Homelander possibly flying by and using X-ray vision to see.
Because in
And
this
yeah,
in this
yeah,
version,
brother.
does um like Superman can't see lead? I think Highlander can't see aluminum. Is that the one? Or am I
He
mistaken?
can't see something. It's not aluminum though. I forgot what it was. But yeah, Superman can't see lead, and there was something else he can't see. But maybe aluminum is in it. That has some of it in it because it's an actual chemical or something he can't see. They said, but
Hmm.
that's basically their hopes. Now they got translucent in this cage that's electrified because clearly they realize electricity seems to do something to him. And the reason is the thing that makes him invisible is also highly conductive. So the fact that his skin can do something that turns invisible is highly conductive.
Like
And they're
Huey.
still trying to figure out, yeah, basically, but they're still basically trying to figure out how the fuck they gonna kill this dude. So they already sentenced his ass to death. Like there's no okay, we're gonna let him go. Nah, this nigga gotta die. There's no coming back from what they did. If he gets away and tells Homelander we all fuck, so this nigga gotta die. And while
Huey's like,
Huey enjoyed
what?
the thrill, yeah, while Huey enjoyed the thrill, I don't know if Huey's with killing somebody. Now they all looking a little uncomfortable because they clearly two of them want this nigga dead, and one of them is like, but why? And then, like I was saying before, Vought has numerous superheroes in the stable. The seven are just their best versions of each skill, each power. This dude here, which I can't remember his name right now, does it say it
Shock,
somewhere on the screen?
shock,
Shockwave. Yep, I see it.
shockwave.
Yeah, so this dude right here is another speedster. So he challenges A Train to a race. In doing so, I'm assuming his motive is if I beat A Train in this race, Vault would put me on the seven because that I would prove I'm the best speedster. And remember, the seven is the best of all of Vaught's, setup. I
Yes.
guess that's smart though, because if that's the only way you could get a better position, I'd be challenging that nigga every day. Monday, yeah, you beat me. All right, see you tomorrow. Tuesday, you ready? See you tomorrow until I beat that ass. And then
Uh,
Madeline Stillwell sends the deep to go into the water. She figures something was fishy about the whole situation, and the deep finds
fishy.
no pun, no pun intended. Well, she literally sends the deep to go figure out what's going on. And the deep stupid ass finds the plane. Which, while that was good for Madeline Stillwell and good for Voss, so they knew what the situation was and they knew that Homelander did it. I don't think that was a good move for Fishboy.
Yeah, he got pissed.
Yeah, so they gonna speak to my man Homelander.
Yes, Madeline, what can I do for you? Would you have something about this plane? What are you talking about? I didn't do no such thing.
Yeah,
What? This
bring it down. Why would I do that, nigga? We know you did it. And she threw
scorch
this nigga under
marks?
the bus. The deep
Yeah.
went under the water. The deep went under the water, and she seen the plane. He said, "Yep, the eyes did it."
The scorch marks there. You know anything about that? What? No. I don't
And then
believe
at this point, look at the smile. This is clearly a motherfucker that know ain't nobody can stop his ass. So he's like, "Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, bitch. I did it. What you gonna do?"
you. Narcissistic, piece of shit.
Exactly. What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. You can't beat me, ho. While she
Mm,
can't beat him physically, she done got this man mind all eaten up. And just the way she's leaning on that sofa, you already see that it what's coming through.
mm-hmm.
Come over here, baby.
It's
What's
peeping
wrong?
time. It's peeping
What's wrong,
time.
daddy? Come to mama. I know the world is so cruel. I know no one understands you. Come to mama, baby. I love you. And the scene that we didn't see, come put this tite in your mouth. You gonna love this tite in your mouth. And the sad part, y'all, I'm not even talking sexual. This man sat there and was mama, mama, like a little
Yeah,
fucking baby.
yeah. That's how
Nasty,
he's. That's how he's being controlled.
nasty. I'm pretty sure that's fucking mad, gritty, and disgusting. That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So going back to what you said earlier, James, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he had a weakness. His weakness was titty milk.
Yeah.
That man came through ready to kill your ass. I got a bottle of some fresh squeeze, buddy. Come on now. Come on now. If one bottle ain't enough, she's inside. I'll get the bitch right now. You can take her ass.
Yeah.
You can take her ass.
She's good. Go.
Uh, she could produce for at least another year. So you take her ass and you drink all the booby milk you need, Mr. Homelander. Just let me keep on keeping on.
No.
Then we got your man Huey speaking to his pops.
Oh yeah.
Tony Cicero. This is such a famous fucking place. I forgot what show I was watching the other day that actually mentioned Tony Cicero's. It actually might have been Gen V, now that I think about it. So yeah, Tony Cicero's in their world.
Uh oh.
And now, yeah, now look at the smile. We get
Come
Homelander
on. I
who
want to talk
asked
to
the
you.
Deep to come. Yeah, who asked the Deep to come speak to him. So the
Yeah.
Deep is like, yeah, Homelander was good, buddy.
he
Yeah,
was.
come sit down, brother. He was like, come sit down. No, 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 not over there. Come sit closer. Relax. I'm pretty sure at this point, this is like one of those memes. The point when you realize you fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh
Pretty
man,
much.
this nigga can rip my head right off my shoulders.
Pretty much. Your hands on his shoulders.
Now, mind you, the deep ain't weak. The deep is like Aquaman. The deep got some strength. He might be a little better in the water than on land, but the deep ain't weak. But the deep also ain't Homelander. You know what I'm saying? So,
Pretty much.
and we've seen, and I'm not even gonna blow it up for you, brother, because we're gonna get there. But we've seen the Homelander flex his power, and he loves to flex his power on Deep. Like he know Deep is a bitch ass nigga at heart, so he flexes. Look at his face. He know Deep is a bitch, and Deep know like, oh shit, wait, hold on. Now he just grabbed him. He's not even fronting no more. He just grabbed this dude by the throat. And I think the conversation went a little like, so Madeline said someone went underwater and told her that I did some shit. No, 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 not me, sir. It wasn't me. I don't know. She must have another fish guy. as he still smelled like Hudson River. You know what I'm saying? He must got another fish guy.
She
So
told me
that
to go
wasn't
down
you
there.
on the news.
Shit.
That wasn't you on the news, buddy. I'm pretty sure I seen you on the news. I saw the green. You know what I'm saying? I saw the green. Then we flip back to my man Butcher. They come up with an idea.
Oh yeah. The 50 cal something diamond bullet or whatever.
You
I
would
can't.
think. You would think. Makes sense. That's armor piercing, diamond tip armor piercing, 50
Yeah.
cal round. You would think that shit would put a hole in this motherfucker. And it's semi close range. You see where the cage is at, right? So that's like semi close range right there.
I'm sorry, but wouldn't the blowback push you all the way through the fucking across the room? You're holding that shit like it was nothing. If you go to the next scene, he just like shoots the fucker like nothing.
Well, you figure, look at the way he's holding it. You figure he this ain't the first time he probably fucking went elephant hunting in fucking Bogota. He's definitely some kind of black ops motherfucker.
Uh, I I don't know if I can even hold that gun. Let's shoot it. I'm flying.
You know, the upsetting part is that shit did absolutely fucking nothing. That was the upset part. Close bank fucking shot and it did absolutely nothing.
Shit. Mm.
I would have just been happy not getting fucking shot with the ricochet.
Right?
Which is true. But literally they're running out of options. What else can they fucking do to kill this dude? A point blank 50 cal armor piercing. That shit can go through like 3 engine blocks. How the fuck it didn't go through him?
I can go through like 5 tanks.
You feel me? And literally that shit did absolutely nothing. And if I remember correctly, Translucent was sitting there laughing. Ah ha ha
Hmm.
ha.
Uh, you dumb fools.
Homelander's coming. Hell yeah, Homelander is
Uh,
coming for y'all.
y'all dead, motherfucker.
Yeah, fucking laughing with the timeline.
Yeah. Look at that. They got the thing saying, "Hey, I think we might got him. He's somewhere around here. Send in an
But it's
army."
cutting in and out. Yeah, but it's cutting in and out. I think they actually might have sent in Homelander at this point. I don't remember.
No, no, no. The army, the squad or whatever.
Oh,
The
yeah, the retrieval. Because remember, they still think he might be doped up, passed out somewhere.
yeah, yeah.
So they sent the retrieval squad. And look at the deep.
You still mad about that?
You want to do it
That's
again? That's what he's saying. You want to do it again? I feel like a real bitch ass nigga. I need to throw fuck something.
and then she tries to fry him.
No, she let him know, nigga. You got that shit one time. You should have took video. You better tell the fucking Vault Tower to give you the recording, nigga, because it ain't never happening again. He's like, ah, you got that. Damn, why you got to be all fucking aggressive, ho?
I gotta be so serious.
Yeah,
It's just
he could, cause calm down.
he pretty much just brushed it off like it was nothing.
The Junior Seven, and look what's inside the dolls. Drugs, man, drugs.
The good stuff.
And then we got your man, the Deep, showing up. Look at this. She's such a fucking weirdo, Ashley.
Ashley, come here, with the camera. Get the light side of it. Yeah,
Basically, now mind you, this is the crime that they're supposedly
it's supposed to happen.
stopping.
Yeah,
And inside the place where the crime was taking place, this mysterious camera crew just happened to be there.
record the whole thing for the audience, like Cops, the TV show. Hmm. What's
This is your
this?
man Huey. So fucking confused. He's
Yeah.
like, damn it. Do I want to kill this man? I don't. This man ain't never do nothing to me. Not. It's not A Train. So I think he was actually about to let this nigga go. Frenchie just
Frenchie's
walked
watch.
up.
Yeah.
Frenchie ain't stupid. He might be a dope fiend, but he ain't stupid. He might be, sometimes fruity booty, but he ain't stupid.
I think Huey was trying to talk to Translucent more like on the human side of shit, saying, "Hey, but then Translucent was like, "Oh, either way, you're fucked, but not for nothing." So and so they had like a long conversation. If this is the one scene,
And the squad shows up.
yeah, yeah. See, yeah, this is the one where you see him, and he's just basically telling him, "Well, look, you let me go, you're good, but I can't guarantee."
Your peoples is done though. Your peoples is done. You're not like them, kid. Is one of those scenes. You're not like them, kid.
Hmm.
You're better than them. Listen, they're coming. They're gonna fuck this shit up.
Just let me
You
go and
rather be,
run like
yeah,
hell.
yeah.
Let's
You
go.
rather be the one that helps.
Yeah, because he says my real superpower is watching people and understand what they are, like reading them. So and
Yeah,
so, some bullshit.
yeah. What it might be though, because we seen him through the whole shit being a dirty fucking dirtball, just watching people in the cut.
Yeah,
So that could be very accurate. It was a
yeah.
nice little.
Oh, that dude.
That's
Oh, that's another episode later.
yeah. We'll get to him. He's another soup though, and he's basically a Christian soup. And he's
Another
an
piece of shit.
evangelicus.
I forgot what his name was.
Yeah, I can't remember his name right now. So I want to say Brother Love, but I'm pretty sure that's not it.
No.
So this is a
Oh,
little montage of them trying to still figure out a way to kill this dude. Hence the keep your hands clean. Keep your hands clean.
that sticks with him too through the
Yeah, because
episode.
he's like, yo, do I want to just fucking get down with this, or do I want to not be a part of this? And then you see the church dude. I don't think he realized this fuck is a dirty fuck too. And then we got the Vault Industries party, or Vault International party.
This is
Madeline
the
is rubbing elbows.
this is the senator or the congressman that Madeline's trying to smoosh up to get the contract for the soups
Hmm.
to join the
Hmm.
military. But he's like, no, that's not happening, lady. You can do whatever you want, buy me steak dinner. It's still not gonna happen. Blah blah blah. And then
Because he
just
realizes that's giving them way too much power. He realized they
yeah,
got more than enough power now, and doing that would lock them in on some other shit.
pretty much, pretty much.
And we catch Annie, and
Oh
look,
yeah,
they about to give her the salami.
until she
And
stops in.
she don't even look like she fighting too much at this point. She just like, ah, fuck it, let's make it quick. Who gonna help me? Homelander, don't call him. He might get in on it. He might get in on it. So Annie does her thing, and is able to show off her little kung fu and her little light power. But like usual in this boys universe, somebody's recording her ass. So now
Yeah,
people know who Starlight is. They've been trying for days and they still haven't figured out a way to kill this dude. To Frenchie, he's like, fuck it, I just like trying. I'm just enjoying putting fucking beating this dude ass one little by little.
But he was
torture.
fuck. But Translucent kept laughing every time he tried.
Because it
Yes.
was doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. What would you have tried?
Uh,
Uh, fire. I don't know. I have no. Honestly, something that indestructible.
I
I,
mean, one of the things they could have done, like electrocute the motherfucker and then thrown him in water. So yeah, he's
oh,
gonna get knocked out. But I mean, if I, you know, tie your legs, fucking throw you with the cinder block, yeah, let you go swim with the fishes. Most likely, you're gonna die before they can find you with deep. But he is tracked, so as soon as they leave, going by the water, they probably would have sent him right away.
he's
Yeah, they
not.
would have threw him out of the water.
Yeah, he's not indestructible to water. Like he could die. He needs oxygen, doesn't he? So you could just do that.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
it's
they're,
the
they're
throwing
chipped.
him in the water. By that point, deep, they have him. They have them chipped. So even if you
Oh
go throw
yeah,
them in the water, all they have to do is send deep there. Especially if they're actively looking for him.
yeah.
Man, at that point, fucking just do a concrete coffin.
That's a fact. Just fucking bury that nigga. Well, he's bad. Good point. He's not super strong, so that actually might work. You just bury him and just just stay there. Like, don't even let him. You know what I'm saying? Stay there for days with that nigga buried in cement, and hopefully that nigga dead type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Use MRI. Use MRI to listen for a heartbeat. Like, oh no, that nigga heart still beating. 2 more days. 2 more days. This nigga gonna die eventually. Oh,
Oh,
this is a great scene.
the
So
bartender.
because they haven't
Ah,
realized he hasn't sided with the soups doing what they wanted him to do. And I don't even think Madeline was involved in this. I think this was all Homelander. Hence why he's standing there like a sicko.
No, I think it was all her idea.
yeah, this is all
Look
her.
at- look at-
Yeah.
Oh, but he must have overheard it, because he's watching her right now.
Well, he's just watching it because he's a perv, like, for obvious reasons. But it was her idea, all the to do all that stuff. She
With a
explains it
doppelganger.
later. Yeah.
Well, he was a chameleon. Basically, the dude that had to say so on if the soups would take over the government contract. I guess he had a thing for big, beautiful young girls. So she set up a nice, beautiful young soup to go and fuck his brains out. And in the middle of fucking his brains out, while he was blindfolded and tied to the bed, thinking he was fucking a nice, young, hot bitch, the shit morphed into a fucking big, fat, sloppy, nasty ass motherfucker.
Oh, you feel different. What the hell?
Yeah, he's like,
Oh,
it smell like shit now. I smell like shit. But while he was, and then they took pictures of him in a compromising position, took pictures of him fucking the fat dude, basically.
Yeah.
So I thought it was always Homelander that might have been involved, but damn, that's even fucking better shit.
No, that's something this chick did. Still well.
Well, now here's my question. You say you haven't got. You know who Stan Edgar is?
Who?
Stan Edgar.
mm-mm.
Uh,
No, sir.
All right, so he's gonna come a little more pivotal a little later on, but I wasn't sure that I couldn't remember did they show him. He's basically one of the he's like the dude now, but he's above him.
hmm, above Madeline?
Exactly. So if she's like the CEO, he would be like the head of the board or whatever the case is, or the chairman or whatever that shit's called.
Board of directives.
Type shit. It's a great actor though, because you know who plays Stan Edgar?
Oh.
Giancarlo Esposito, and
Oh.
that
Yeah, yeah.
and
I
he's
know.
a fucking spectacular actor.
Yeah, I know who he is. He's a good actor.
And yeah, he plays the role fantastically. So now they're gonna try to drill his ass. They really tried everything, and like everything else, none of that shit worked.
And it's this smug bitch.
She's tight. That's her mad face, bitch face. 'Cause this is her showing Starlight, look, ho, they now know who the fuck you is, who's your alter ego, ho. You a dumb bitch. So this is her spazzing and arguing with her about that. And I don't think Starlight realized that somebody was recording.
Am I gonna get fired? That's what
Like,
she
oh
said.
fuck, I just joined the team. I just swallowed this nigga's tadpoles. Don't tell me y'all gonna get rid of me.
uh,
But like the businesswoman she is, she's like, nah, I'm gonna turn this around. I got you. I gotta go to this meeting. So now she's in a meeting with the dude that was fucking the bitch slash dude.
yep.
And then she shows him the video of him getting ridden by some dude. Or at
That's
least that's how it
doctored.
looked.
That's fake. That's doctored. That's what he's been saying.
Yeah.
Like, nope, that's real.
That's a fact.
It's like, no, that's not me.
Yeah, at some point, look at his face. He
I was
realized.
banging. I was banging a hot young brown chick at the bar.
Yeah, look. And that was just Madeline. He was like, yeah, nigga, that was me, nigga. You loved every minute of it. And look at Madeline laughing.
She comes in like, well, that's my doppelganger.
That's
You know,
hilarious. So it was Madeline that set that up. That's hilarious.
she basically was like, well, this is you there. If you don't get on board with this, I'm showing this video to everyone. And then he's pretty much like, you can go ahead, show it. The army is still not gonna want soups on the thing, type shit. So basically, she's trying to like buy him out. I I don't know what happened to him after this episode.
And there goes this sick fuckhead.
Yeah,
He, he
he's
always
just
got a
like,
sick, perverted ass smile.
he's getting tired of not hearing about translucent. So
Translucent.
yeah, he keeps asking, and
I
then
get it, though.
it's like, I'm supposed to speak to Madeline. Like, do you see Madeline? Who the fuck is the boss here? Me. Uh, he pretty much told her that, you know.
Mm. Then we got Frenchie talking to Translucent.
Hey, oui.
He said, we Madeline said.
I think they were conversating about like what they're gonna do to him.
Well, basically, they was telling him we getting closer. There, he's laughing, like you said, and he's like, "Yeah, we gonna get closer. Eventually, we gonna find something to get your ass."
Mm-hmm.
And by the look on his face, they just told him what they did.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Right.
Which I think I had a yeah. think we had this conversation.
You figure he would have realized, because even if they knock my ass out, when I wake up, I'm gonna realize my ass is sore. So something happened. What y'all motherfuckers do? What the fuck?
I just was like that's some real tight asshole.
Oh,
Literally.
It's probably when he was asleep and they're like, okay, do it now.
My question is, who was the one that did it? Who do you think had to do the assertion?
It probably was Frenchie.
Yeah, I was
no. See,
thinking
I
that
was gonna
too.
say butcher.
Frenchie had a smile on his face. I don't know.
Eh,
Yeah.
When-
it was his idea,
Shit.
so
yes,
because he
the
did.
turtle.
Yep,
The turtle. Yeah. Hmm. And then what's on the screen? Who's that on the screen? Dun 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 dun. Dun. Homelander. Basically saying, hey, I think that's Homelander. It's coming in
Mm,
close, right?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I think they're pointing it out. Like, we're fucked. What do we do?
But he told him Homelander was coming, that GPS shit.
Yeah, I think they were like tasing him. It went in and out. Signal.
So now they
Friend,
trying to make moves quick. Frenchie calls his girl, or his ex girl, whoever that chick was from earlier.
like, we're burned.
that's the girl that opened door when they
Yeah.
first met.
Yes, the one
Yeah.
that felt this dude Huey's aura or whatever she was reading off of him.
Yeah. Sh- he he goes, "We're burned," and then what? Really? We just got here. Okay, fine. Give me 3 minutes, and then she torch the place. Give him some time,
Exactly.
and then this dude's trying to like get out using something. Yeah,
He's trying to short circuit the electricity from it. So I guess he has enough strength that he probably figures he can break out if the shit stop electrocuting his ass.
yeah. I think he threw water or something. Yeah, water, and then shorted it out.
Yeah, he
Just
was trying to short it up.
yeah,
And it
yeah, and
worked.
then
He got his ass up.
yeah, and then there's this guy. Hey,
Which
what
is
are you doing
perfect
here?
timing.
Yeah.
Because Homelander, yep, he just pop up, dropped out the sky on their ass. And only
Hmm.
because he couldn't see in the van.
Yeah, I think some kind of metal aluminum with the van. I can't remember. I'll have to Google that shit later.
Yeah, it's definitely some kind of metal. I just can't remember what it is neither.
Let's
It's
see.
not it's not like Superman, like you said, Superman is lead. It's not lead. They went a different way.
Yeah.
I just I just can't remember what it was.
Zinc,
Uh
because the metal blocks low energy photon X rays his vision emits. Interesting.
but you gotta understand too, think about it. Okay, so you're Superman, you're Homelander, and you have X-ray vision. You can see through anything. Wouldn't you be the most curious on the stuff that you can't see through?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that, I'm a style. Fuck what I can see through. I can look through that anytime. Let me come over here and land at this truck I can't see through. Let me land by this building I can't see through. What's over here? Why they got it blocked? You know what I'm saying?
Something that would probably kill him or hide something from him.
Well, hide.
Listen, it could be a whole lot of reasons. And look who catches your man trying to make his breakout. Man, Huey Dewey over here.
Huey Dewey.
Yeah, because again, Huey's a bitch ass motherfucker, but this motherfucker standing there like he gangster with the bomb, clearly knowing there's a bomb in Translucent's ass. So he's telling him, get your ass back in the cage or pop go to Weasel.
Mm.
But again, like you were saying earlier, Translucent don't think he gangster. Translucent is like, oh, I read people. You're not that person.
By him saying that, I felt like that's what pushed it,
Mm-hmm.
taunting him
Nah,
so much.
what pushed it was Huey.
No,
Huey
but
pushed that bitch.
meaning translucent. Instead of just keeping your mouth shut, I feel like if he didn't say anything and just walked away, but
Well,
because he
he could
had to
have
do
kept on,
like
kept it
taunt
on,
him that
and
little
mind his
bit,
business. He could have shut the fuck up, mind his business, and kept on, kept it on.
and that's
Yeah.
All
what I'm.
right, back in the cage, no problem. Back in the cage, it is. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm. But then he liked that. It's like no. And then Butch is behind this dump truck or
Well,
dumpster.
they Frenchie's talking to Homelander, and the shit that he's telling Homelander, Homelander is looking so annoyed. Is not even funny.
It's like, why can I see through this van?
And now you got Butcher that's creeping. Like Butcher think, okay, this shit's going left. Homelander gonna kill us.
And then back to this, going back and forth. Come
With
on, let me
translucent
go.
trying to talk, yeah, trying to talk his way out. Come on, I won't tell Homelander. Don't worry.
Uh, I'll let you go. Just let me go. Come on, you know you're not gonna do it.
Would you be uncomfortable as you standing there ready to blow this motherfucker up, and he's still butt ass naked, schlong, swinging at you?
He hasn't even looked down once.
Well, shit, I wouldn't want to look down either. Sir, if I look down and your penis is bigger than mine, I'm gonna blow you up just off of principle. Uh, That's off
Uh,
of principle. You a dead man just off the stream. So you better hope I got you by at least 2 inches, or you a dead man. The fuck out of here.
oh shit, that's crazy. And then he just keeps going. Come on, you know you're not gonna do it.
And now at this point, I think Frenchie kind of realized he's annoying Homelander because he's running with the same dumb shit. Homelander just standing there like, why the fuck am I still here dealing with this nigga?
Mm-hmm.
And literally, we see him take the fuck off. He's like, I'm out. Fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this nigga. This nigga talking
Oh,
mumbo jumbo over here.
this is when the chick blew up the base, and he flies out to go here to the bomb
Inspect,
site to the
yes,
explosion.
inspected. Yes. That's why he called her for me. I'm burnt, baby. That's
Yeah,
right.
they were waiting for that bomb to explode. That's why she gave them 3 minutes to stall
Yeah.
as a
Yeah, that's
distraction.
right. I forgot about that. Yes, yes, yes. That's why she was mad. She like just got in the house and sat down like to relax. And now she gotta blow
Yeah,
the shit up.
exactly. And that's the same time Huey, takes care of the other one issue. Gives him a external enema, so to speak.
The colonoscopy was real. That's what that was. He said we need to see your insides. And
hmm
they did. And they did. We got my man translucent. He looking nervous though. I ain't even gonna for a dude that's a superhero, he's looking nervous. And then he's
Cause
like, you know what? You're a good man, Huey.
you
Just let me
good,
get out of here.
you good boy.
You don't
I've
want
seen
no problems. I don't want it either. Let's just go our separate ways. None of this ever happened.
that. And keep your hands clean.
He looking
Remember,
back at that poster. Don't get
yep.
involved, Huey. Don't do
hmm
it.
Don't do it. What will your girl think?
And
Is it?
translucent think he good. He walking away, starting to turn invisible.
Look at his
And
face. It's like, yeah, this motherfucker's dead.
he said they all fucking dead. And when I get out of here, Homelander gonna get a phone call. Right, I'm not even gonna leave the fucking street. I'm gonna go right to the corner. And he was
Oh,
like, "Should I? Should I?"
he was like, "Fuck you,
And he said, "For
kaboom,
Robin, nigga, for Robin, motherfucker."
kaboom, motherfucker."
And the amount of gore, I swear, they must just have buckets of blood on this show because the amount of gore, they just threw a bucket of blood at him. Splat, nigga, here, take this.
hmm
So
And
y'all
look back
fellas
at,
would have pulled the trigger?
I
Yeah.
would.
Yeah.
Alderwrath, you'd have pulled it?
Yeah.
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 What about you, James? You'd have pulled the trigger?
Oh yeah, for sure.
He's been, oh, yeah.
This is
I would
his.
I
Splat
would have
was
maybe
real.
hoped he
Knowing
got a little farther away from me so the splatter wouldn't have been so bad.
I was about to say, but then do you take that chance? How far do you let him go before you pull that trigger?
Oh, I'll do it. He wasn't even thinking about the splatter. He was just wanting him to blow up.
Well, he didn't want him to get the fuck away. If he got away, did you ever gonna find this invisible dude again? And clearly, everybody knew he was gonna go tell Homelander. So either way, they knew they were dead.
Nah, the more closer, the better the splatter. Fuck that.
Or, or do you think he was more scared of Butcher at this point? If I let this motherfucker go, Butcher gonna come back and fuck my whole life up.
honestly, I think by translucent talking too much, that's what kind of snapped him like,
Yes.
you know, these guys don't care. And with fucking the Frenchie saying, your first time when you kill one of these guys, you know, that feeling.
Oh yeah. In the beginning of the earlier in the episode, in the sink or the kitchen, he was saying something about his first kill that still sticks to him and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. And he was telling him like, you have a choice to make. You know, can you know, live with it or not? It all
Yep,
depends. So yeah.
I can see that. I can see that. I don't know. I definitely would have pulled that trigger. That man would have been splat. I might have pulled the trigger way before this. I might have been like, yo, if you don't back the fuck up, I need at least 10 feet. He'd have been like, for what? Because I don't want you. I don't want you that close when I hit this trigger. Because you a dead man, dude. You a dead man. You ain't leaving this building.
These are my
Well,
only
but
clean clothes. Okay.
Hell yeah. You ain't
the
leaving this building, nigga.
but the
I
fact
can't.
that they
Go
let
ahead.
him that translucent man got up to him where the fucking remote was, didn't do shit, disrespected him to the point of saying, "I'm gonna go back invisible," and still not fight for that damn remote. You
Mm-hmm.
know, when he put the safety back on and like put it back down to his hand, I'm like, that's some ballsy shit. Like, you
It
still got a
I
is.
do you
bomb in your
one better.
ass.
I do you one better, so you're free. Wouldn't the first thing you do is pull out that fucking bomb dildo in your ass? So you free and you just like, I don't mind the dick in my ass. I'm just gonna keep walking. Fuck it.
You know what? Yeah,
Before you even showed up, all this shit would have been for nothing. I'd be like, man, fuck you. I'm about to rip you in half. And then he would have hit the trigger and it would have blew up in a desk. You know what I'm saying? In the corner. Bloom. Oh, that's what you thought you was doing? Nah, nigga, that's over there.
But I think Huey is gonna keep continue doing things like this because thinking that he's getting pushed around. For example, his father, if you remember, I think it was in the first episode, or he was saying like, "Look, you know, my son,
you
you're
don't
like
have to
me.
fight.
We're cowards. You and I are cowards. We don't fight." You know.
Trying to get them to take that money.
Yes. Yes.
Exactly.
So that pushed him even further to think, you know what? No, I'm not like that. They wronged me and they wronged my girlfriend, the woman I love. You know, wanting to get married and stuff. That fucks somebody up like that. Make him cross lines. You know, if
Yeah,
if
yeah, I can see it.
if she was still alive, and let's just say she was still alive, and let's say this scenario still happened, he would definitely would not pull the trigger and tell Butcher to go fuck yourself. You know, or
Hmm.
I'm just, but he's just gonna continue this anti-hero type thing till he get what he wants.
That's 100% what it is. You wait until you get what you want.
Hmm.
And it's even funny that he looked back at the baby, and the only spot with no blood or nasty shit on it is that baby.
Keep your hands clear.
'Cause the rest of the place, look at this shit.
Yeah.
By translucent. Now translucent exploded. You think his body parts are still invisible, just scattered through the hallway there?
Fuck no. They must have used some good C4 or whatever the hell it was. Like tons of it. I mean, then
That's just
again,
hilarious.
any kind of explosion on human flesh, you're gonna get a good gore. At least so I think.
So I was gonna say that there's definitely some pieces. I mean, lower body, nope, that shit's gone. But
Mhm.
like,
The spine. I think that's the
yeah,
spine there, or the you know. My only question, well, wait, is that in the next I don't want to ruin it, but the chip, uh,
they didn't talk about that.
uh, but
But I,
what episode did they find? I don't know. But my thing is, why not find the chip and to break it? Uh, if I don't remember if they find him in the same episode or was that the next episode, but they uh they found the remains of Translucent and Homelander's like, what the fuck? Because they found the chip. Did they
Yes,
not? Yeah.
yes. Well, Translucent found the chip. That was the whole reason how they ended up going back. He followed them back by finding the chip.
No, I mean Translucent's chip on him. You
Well,
know,
the chip that would have exploded. He's somewhere in that, somewhere in this pile of blood that's right there, brother.
uh, right?
His chip would have been somewhere in that big ass pile of blood that we see.
Bloody
Uh,
gore.
Yeah, that was a great episode though. So, okay, what y'all rate this episode?
Definitely good. I
So,
thought
one
it
and ten.
was. Um, I still give it an 8. It, I mean, I didn't think they would honestly kill him, but it proved me wrong. I was like, oh yeah, definitely gotta keep watching the show. Killing soups like that, it just makes you think that ordinary people can find ways to kill superheroes, and the story just keeps getting a little more interesting.
What about you, Jim?
Um, I'm probably gonna still stay in that like 8.5. Like, still good.
Hmm.
They s- they they focused a little bit more on this, but I, I'm gonna say I really think it's still an 8.5. They still could have done a lot better. You know, I wouldn't argue with an 8 either. Um, but yeah.
All right. What about you, James?
Yeah, I'm still probably around an 8 also. I don't remember this first season, just, every little thing about the episode. So, um, on a rewatch or something, I might be a little different. But I I usually make the story, the writing, and stuff like that a huge, huge part of what I think about when I try to rate something. But I also throw in production and acting and special effects and that stuff as well a lot of times. And I thought this show has done that really excellent. The acting, the cast, the guy that plays Homelander, the guy that plays Butcher. I mean, just all of them, seem to fit really good, and they work well
Hmm.
together, you know. And so, with all of that too, and the writing being decent for what it is, I mean, I was happy with the first season as far as I remember. So yeah, good solid 8.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I probably gonna give this one an 8 as well, like the last one. While it was a strong episode, they actually killed Translucent. It was still building up. They still go, and the seasons actually get way better than this. So this was just dragging us in, and they kept going from here. So this show is actually really good. So I'm actually looking forward to the next couple of episodes. So I'm assuming we about to wrap this one up, but next week we'll do the next 2 episodes if y'all all with it.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yep.
All right, fair enough. So I want to thank everybody for being down, for watching, staying with us, and we look forward to the next one. Thank y'all, fellas.
See y'all.
Let me drop that.
Have a great
Thank
one.
you. Good night.
Good night.
Whisper shout. Lights on, channel live. Reviews, fights, dragons high. Lula y presta dura, como expose, como oscura. I roll it up loud, pages flip like thunder. Comic book stack, got the heat, no blunder. Breaking down shows, yeah, movies get sliced. Crits on the mic like I'm rolling all dice. Lighting up green while the panels ignite. Superhero smoke, blow clouds in the night. Dungeon to the dragon, I'm the boss, that's fact. Got merch on the table, put the gold in the sack. 5150, I'm spitting reviews. TV, books, anime, drop all the news. Smash cut, fight scene, blood in the frame. Every bar hits like a boss fight game. Cinematic flow, keep the blade in the sheath. Light sparks flash, got the flame in my teeth. I curse, I rip, this channel's grown. Adult vibes only, yeah, I claim that throne. Adult vibes only, yeah, I claim that throne. And la mesa, dragones y dados. Crítico fuerte, los golpes son bravos. Humo en el aire, blunt encendido. Cultura mezclada, yo nunca me olvido. Comics y series, yo vendo mi merch. Todo el canal con la vibra de church. Luces brillando, reseñas al 100. El club explotando, lo canto también. Series y libros, reviews con poder. Películas caen, las pongo a perder. Dragones rugiendo, la mesa encendida. Dungeons and Dragons, me cambio la vida. Back to the fight, old school, new flame. Anime clash while I'm calling the game. Weed smoke rise and the neon is lit. Review every saga, I'm dropping that hit. Sword to the fist and the fist to the mic. Light up the channel, we ride every night. Adult in the booth, yeah, curse what I choose. I don't play safe, I break all the rules. Roll the dice, let the blood hit the stage. As críticos locos soltando la rage. Coming to the movie reviews on fire. El club encendido, subiendo más high.